Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis, and it's Sunday, and that means it's time for NXT Takeover 31.
Yes, 31. So, we weren't going to do this, but some stuff changed with what NXT is doing. So, NXT did some revamping of their performance center, right?
And now it's heavy metal mixed with a little bit of reggae.
And they are changing some stuff over to there that they are
Capitol Wrestling. What does it say?
Oh,
say it.
I was just wondering if you accidentally did 2 live streams.
I did.
Oh.
I didn't. It wasn't an accident. It just turned off.
Oh, nice.
That's why I said I was struggling hard to. I didn't know if I was going to be able to get on.
What a weirdo thing. Anyways, hi, Luke. Looks like we've got Luke with us tonight. And that's it so far.
Yeah, we don't even have our Norm in here. Well, hopefully people show up.
Maybe they get some notifications and say hello. But hi, Luke. Hopefully you had a great weekend.
Live forever.
Sorry, it was kind of a short notice on this, that we were doing it.
All right, we're starting it out with Damian Priest. That means we're going to see Johnny wrestling tonight.
Oh. Sorry, Luke. We didn't know if you were going to be in the middle of something or not. And I didn't get a chance to tell you before because it was literally like last minute that Travis was like, all right, let's do it. So then it was like scrambling to get things kind of done.
It really all depended on if my daughter was leaving tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to be doing this when she leaves because I would have to leave.
Yeah. So it was kind of like a last minute when we found out. So
and so her mom called and said, she leaving today or tomorrow? Because they don't have school on Mondays here because of the whole stuff going on. And so they're only doing 4-day weeks.
But,
so we found out she's leaving tomorrow, so we're here today. But I'm glad some people are joining us. I could see some names popping in there.
We've got Chris Akane in there. Hey, Chris. We've got Joven with us.
Hey, Joven.
You know, Chris says, hey, guys, NXT looks like Raw Underground
It
little
does,
bit.
but with fans. So it's got that NXT flavor.
Yes. So, so what they've done is they have the virtual fans, okay?
It's a little bit country.
A little bit country.
A little bit rock roll.
And then they, and then what they did there is they are having, so they're going to have 100 fans that are like outside of the WWE family. And then they're going to have their other real life fans are going to be the trainees, some family and friends of like the wrestlers and staff and stuff like that.
Fans.
But they're only taking in 100 WWE fans, like from the outside world.
Like normals.
That isn't part of,
and
like us normies.
And they're going to do the board like Thunderdome.
Yes, and they do have where they have virtual people. So they do have virtual fans too, and that's what they were working on, I guess.
And this is debuting tonight, but it's going to be every Wednesday.
Yes.
Moving forward.
This was their debut. So that was another thing that kind of like
this is the performance center.
If we were doing it or not.
This is where we were the whole time through the pandemic.
True.
But this is that place.
Yes.
So they're back there. They're out of Full Sail University.
Yes.
For good, it sounds like.
Yes, it doesn't sound like
this is going to be their new home.
They're going to go
for this foreseeable future.
It looks like, I'm not complaining. I completely get it. I just hate leaving things unfinished, but it's all good. So, Luke, on that, when we're done, I'm sure you can go finish watching whatever it is, and then just Instagram us, let us know when you're done. Let's see, we have Janelle Jackson and Michael Dukes in the chat. Hey, Janelle says, I'm sorry I wasn't there for Friday Night SmackDown. Oh. My grandmother passed away.
What the?
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
That is heartbreaking.
I'm so sorry.
Mine is 97, and I worry about it every day. Every time the phone rings.
Yeah. Anytime his family members call, it's kind of like, why are you calling?
It's just weird when people call me all together, and so it's like, why are you calling me?
And Michael Dukes just says, hey, we also have Fat Laces with us. It's a super kick pate.
Pate.
Party. Sorry. Party.
Not a pate.
And we have Walter in the chat. Hey, Walter.
Hey, Walter.
How's it going?
Thanks for joining us. This looks like it's going to be about a 2.5 hour show.
It's not going to be very long. So it's kind of a shorter pay-per-view than we're used to. So it looks like
right,
they're
Damian
doing
Priest
pretty
throws
good
Gargano.
with having the people in there.
Yeah, they have the
So
people
that's-
down. They have the screen straight across, which makes way more sense than the Thunderdome. I don't know why they have to have them layered 7 layers back.
With seats.
For depth,
like
they
seats.
could do that with just making each screen a little bit smaller.
Right. And that's just one big screen.
Yeah,
so,
all the way around.
Yeah. So
But you see what I'm getting at, though? Like, the next screen, they could go a little bit smaller so they could, so the lines don't all line up. And then by the time you get to the small ones at the top, you could have 4 people on each screen.
Right.
So it gives you the layered look. It's a Disney trick. Disney does that with their Princess Towers. The buildings. They're
Right.
really not that tall. They just look tall when you're there in person because everything gets smaller. They put smaller windows towards the top.
Right.
And so it looks like they're like 7 stories high, but they're only like 3.
True.
Anyways, they could do that there if they wanted
Right.
to.
So what we did start out with, the match that is the
Johnny
Damian
wrestling.
Priest versus Johnny Gargano. This is for the title.
North American title, yeah.
It is for the American title. Who does everybody have out there? So it looks like Johnny Gargano, unless he cheats by himself, unless his woman comes down somehow, he is out there by himself.
Candice LeRae's not coming down. She's got a match later against Shirai.
That doesn't mean anything.
You think she's going to get all beat up before she even has that match?
That would be great if she did. Anyways, Michael Duke says, I like the chain link fence around on the front of the ring. That's cool.
God.
Yeah, so it's chain link, but it has the shields, the plastic shields
plexiglass,
in
too.
front of it. So it has plexiglass and chain link. Or chain link and plexiglass, however they do
So,
it.
no joke, I was thinking about doing that with our studio.
Yeah.
Right back here, I was going
And
to do
now
chain
we
link.
would be
Copying.
stupid.
Son of a beat.
We thought about doing like a chain link like wall.
Like a steel cage, yeah, behind
Yeah,
us.
in the back of us, but an actual one that you could hang stuff on.
Yeah, because
We've
I
been
want
talking
to
about
hang
it.
our Christmas ornaments. We're going to do an unboxing for Christmas ornaments, probably late November, to late November.
Yeah.
We bought them last year, so if you guys have been with us for a whole year, most of you haven't, but a lot of you have. So we bought some Christmas decorations after Christmas last year.
Yes.
But by the time we got them, it was January, and we didn't really want to do an unboxing show because we were on Twitch at the time, and so we were just uploading videos onto YouTube.
Yes.
We weren't actually live on YouTube. We were live on Twitch, and then we'd upload it. But anyways, so we didn't do the unboxing video. So they're still in the box.
Right.
So we don't know if they're broken or they need to be returned. By the time we open them, they're going to be a year old. But anyways, they were like, I'm pretty sure it was like Alexa Bliss and
Yeah, it was like Bliss
They're
and
the
some,
wrestlers.
the wrestler little baubles.
balls. I think there's The Miz, maybe.
Yeah, there was like 3 in a pack or
Well,
something.
it's going to be so amazing because I don't know. I can't remember.
It's going to be a surprise for Travis.
She's like,
Me
I know.
too.
I remember, but
I mean, I'm sure I'll be surprised. Be like, what? Anyways, Janelle says, what if they want to bring Johnny Gargano up to the main roster?
I could see that. We've got the draft coming up after tonight's show, obviously. So next Friday and then the Monday. So not this Monday night's Raw, but the next Friday.
Right.
We're going to be there.
Right.
That's what we're going to be doing with the draft. So a lot of these people from NXT, say hypothetically they lose tonight. Say Damian Priest loses tonight. He could be drafted.
Right.
I think if he wins, I don't think they'll bring Damian up if he wins. Because I don't
Right.
think they'll strip the title from him. But
True.
yeah, I mean, a lot of these people from NXT could get drafted.
True.
They're eligible, and it could happen.
Right.
So.
Walter wants to know who won the pre-show, and I don't know if they had
Didn't
a
watch
match
it.
on the pre-show.
I don't even know if they had
like.
literally, I tried to start this stream, and it died. It just said not available all of a sudden. And so I had to start a new one, and therefore I was stuck doing that instead of that.
Right.
So I didn't even turn this on until about 55 after the hour.
True.
What do they call it? 55 of, or do you say it 5 of?
It was 5-2.
5 of?
5 of.
5 of. Have you ever heard
5
that?
to the hour.
I had a teacher that would say 15 of and stuff, and I'm like, what the hell does that mean? But I guess it's a real thing.
Yeah, it is in some cases. Let's
It's about
see.
20 of.
Walter wants Finn Balor will win. That's his.
Yes.
That's his stuff for tonight. Chris Akane says, "Damn it, Shotzi isn't even on the card. They could have at least had a #1 contender match with Shotzi versus Rhea Ripley." But instead, it seems like they are handling Rhea a title match. Actually, no. Actually, Rhea is actually having a big spat with
Raquel
Gonzalez right now, who is Dakota Kai's partner in
Bodyguard,
crime
whatever.
or bodyguard
happening
or
tonight?
whoever she is.
To be honest, I didn't even look at the card.
I
knew
no
that. I
idea
know the
either.
main matches. I know Ira
It's a
Shirai.
big surprise.
Ira Shirai has a title match tonight. Finn Balor has a title match tonight.
Yeah.
Damian Priest has a title match tonight.
Right.
I don't even know if I was going to say Emporium, but they're not on here. It would be Fandango.
Right.
And I don't know if they have a match tonight. So
Anthony Manzano's in the chat. Hey, Anthony says,
Hey,
hi,
Anthony.
Gab. I apologize for missing your stream on Friday. Reacting to SmackDown. Had to have surgery to remove the cyst on my hand.
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry
Well, I'm
that you
glad
had a
that you
cyst
got it
on your
removed.
hand and you got it removed. Hopefully it does not come back. Hopefully they got the sack and everything so that you don't have that issue again. But, you know, hey, that stuff's important. That's what life is about, is life important things happen. So, but we appreciate you being here tonight with us. Thanks so much.
yeah, use your data plan next time and do it in the hospital. No, I'm teasing. I'm 100%
Walter's like,
teasing.
WWE is doing like WCW pay-per-view setup. Fat Lisa's is like,
Yes.
you guys are already an old couple. Ha ha ha. Right? We can't even remember what we buy. We just buy shit and we don't know.
There's a
Jonelle's like,
box right
I want
there.
the NXT Women's Champion to retain because you can't lose your big star.
Euro.
And Jonelle's like, doesn't the draft start this Friday? Yes, it
It
does.
does. This Friday, the 9th. I'm excited for that.
We have Javier in the chat. Hey, Javier. Says,
Oh,
hey, if
buddy,
you guys remember, it's been a long time. We do. Nice to see you
We
back in the chat,
definitely remember
Javier. Walter's like, okay. Oh, okay, Travis, that's fine. So if anybody did watch the pay-per-view pre-show, let Walter know if there was a match and who won.
It was a half-hour pre-show, so I just don't feel like there
I just felt
was
like they
a
probably
match.
talked that whole time.
Oh, Damian almost had him.
So they named this different, by the way. So this center they're at isn't going to be called the Performance Center anymore.
It's the Capitol Wrestling Center.
And that
it's
is
named
based
after
off of-
Vince Kennedy McMahon's father.
Yes.
So I think his name was also Vince McMahon.
So it was
Yeah,
named,
it is. It's Vince Sr. So yeah.
So it was named after his dad.
It's where he got his start. It's how he started.
And back in like 1956 or
Yeah.
something
It
like
was the
that.
precursor to the WWE.
Yeah. So
Or F.
they might have done the pre-show about that. And they did have a little blurb that we didn't get to read on here. But let's see. Luke says that they are cooking and watching us. All thanks, you guys. Then watching a Halloween movie. Sweet. I watched
Hell
a couple of
to
those
the
today.
yeah.
But it was like on, ABC Family or Disney, whatever.
What do
so
they
they were
call that
like
now?
not scary ones.
What do they call that now? It calls something else, isn't it? It used to be ABC Family, but now it's called Freeform.
Freeform, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we'll finish what we were
Oh my
watching
God!
as long
The
as
referee
passwords
stopped
were changed.
counting.
Probably won't change it till tomorrow.
So Damian didn't even kick out the referee; just stopped counting. Come on, that's a
What?
botch and a half.
That referee
If-
needs to be fired like Dana White does with his. You're not in it for the...
Watch this. If they show the whole count, watch the referee. He
Ooh,
stops.
he barely stopped.
counting.
Oh. Luke says, so Carmella was attacked yesterday by a group of females while she was out shopping. They were stopped by security. When arrested, they gave the reason for the attack as Carmella is promoting unhealthy body images, encouraging anorexia and bulimia among your kids. What
Oh, my
in the
Lord.
fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? She's always looked like that, and she doesn't have an unhealthy body. Her body
She's
is
very
just
athletic.
very fit. So I don't know why they
She was
would
like a
even...
Laker girl, wasn't she? Like a
She was
New
like
England
a
Patriot cheerleader.
and like she was very athletic and fit, and never once have I seen her be too skinny or whatever.
Oh, Johnny Wrestling! Look at that, beats him to the kick. Sorry about that.
and
and
any
Damian
of the
kicking
stuff
him.
that she said during her little promotion thing, not one thing did I take as, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, now I hate myself because I'm fat.
Let's body shame somebody real quick. So Damian Priest has no butt.
He
And
does
so
not.
he looks really funny because his pants are trying to fall off of it.
He looks like
But he's got them really
a frog
tight.
that pulled up his pants.
Yeah, he just stood up and put his pants on as a frog.
As a frog.
It's like Kermit the Frog wearing pants right
It's
here.
hilarious. Oh.
But it's funny looking because he has them so tight so they don't come off.
Yeah.
But they're coming down a little bit anyways.
Yeah, from all the movement. I noticed that.
And his quads
Right.
are a little bigger, so they're tighter around his legs, so they like don't want to stay up.
Right.
I have the
So-
same problem, by the way.
So yes. So
My
what's
grandma
funny?
called me Gonbo.
So right. So what's funny is that I noticed that on Wednesday.
I think
actually.
you had said something
and
about
I mentioned it because I was like, that's really funny. Because in my mind, I'm like, that's like Travis. But nothing.
Mine's getting bigger. I've been
I can't
doing
say
squats.
My dad is the same way, though. I mean, my dad.
Your dad doesn't have any meat on his body.
He does not anymore.
Oh, Razor's Edge right on the corner of the ring. That's the hardest part of the ring.
It looks like Damian Priest, though, was kind of chunky at one point.
He could have been.
Kind of bigger.
Like Baron Corbin. You know Baron Corbin was
like
a big fat guy? Baron Corbin was an offensive lineman in the NFL.
And he looks like, because they just showed a close-up, and they rarely do, but on his, like, love handle area, he has a lot of
loose and stretch
mark skin, and it's really kind of loose looking, so like it looks like old people's skin. Oh, it's so sad.
Crepe.
Yeah, crepey skin. Poor guy. But
it's fine.
he looks good if he's been working at that and everything in his life, so.
Yeah, I don't know what he looked like, but I do know Baron Corbin lost all of his weight.
Right.
He was a big offensive lineman.
Anthony says, let's see, I don't think I could have stayed up to watch your reactions because by the time I was back at the hotel, I was still under twilight effects for my surgery. Yeah, it would have been a trippy thing to have to watch or something.
Can you imagine watching us on drugs?
Right? Oh my God, that'd be terrifying. Fat Lisa says, I'm going to have to scoot when The Walking Dead starts tonight. Don't blame you. Luke says, so Carmelo, oh, they already said that, blah, blah, blah. Okay, read that one. Walter says, sports players, be careful, wear masks and wash your hands. Yes,
everybody
you tell him.
Be safe.
John L says Triple H save. We may not get War Games in November.
I wonder why we wouldn't if they have, because they can't put 2 rings in there. Maybe. They might not be able to fit 2 rings, but I bet you if they pushed hard enough,
they might be able to.
Those rings are big though, but.
See.
Yeah, because War Games is 2 rings.
Right. John L says there wasn't no match on the pre-show.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, John L.
Oh, so close. Damian Priest just barely kicking out of these pins by Johnny.
John L says whichever superstar that returns the NXT tonight returning during the women's match tonight. Interesting.
Oh.
Luke says Carmella's okay, but there is a group of protesters camping outside her property line. What the hell? If they are going after Carmella, how long will it be before they go after Peyton Royce? Right? Or even Bliss,
anybody.
Or
you know what's funny about that? She should wear a shirt outside that says "Body by Steak."
She should. That'd be hilarious.
Have Otis come over. Put a platform up and let him talk.
Oh yeah. I got my lunch pail.
Johnny wrestles. 1, 2. He's got him.
No. He got out of it.
Back end.
We got Brad in the chat. Hey, Brad, how's it going? Chris Akane says Damian Priest versus Roman Reigns. Anthony says, Gab, I did.
I like that idea.
I read that. Walter's like, they would call the police at Carmella's home.
So did you notice what they have? They have fans all the way around. But the real fans, it looks like, are on this side, but they've got them in pods. And Triple H said he'd have them in pods, but now I see what he's talking about with the pods. They just have the plastic in between them.
Yeah.
And they're every so many feet.
Yeah, so hopefully they have really good fire exits.
Oh, I'm sure they have that all under control. They probably come down really quick, too. 2 and so close. Johnny Wrestling's finally kicking out. Looks like Damian Priest's got the upper hand.
Right? Well, I disagree with you, Brad. I feel that mods make chats better because I agree with Luke saying what he said to Anthony. Like, I will get to your guys' chats. Like, if I miss one, I usually go back and make sure. But if we're talking about something, I will sometimes not read the chat right away. I'm not like a chat bot. So, you just got to give me a second. And I will get to them. I don't usually miss them. Every once in a while I will, but most of the time I'm pretty good about grabbing everybody's stuff.
All right, Damian up top. Look at him. He's just kind of camping up there, but Johnny Wrestling just too smart.
Yeah, Vladimir in the chat. Hey, Vladimir.
Good to see you in here. Thanks for joining us on this Sunday. Sunday. Damian, what's he going to do? Over the top. Right into the cameraman. Right into the sound guy. Johnny Wrestling just pulled a whole bunch of civilians right in front of Damian.
Right. Ouch, poor security.
Now it looks like they're going to have to get some stuff. Look at
now
Johnny. Look at Johnny. He's going to kick him in the balls. Oh, soccer style kick right to the balls. Or football style kick.
There was a low blow. Yay!
And there's a big super kick. That might be enough. Here comes the referee. Damian, we got a new champion. 1, 2, and... Oh! Priest gets his shoulder up. After a kick to the balls.
Well, Brad, if you go back and you read the chats from Anthony, he was talking about how he had to have surgery and he wasn't able to watch us. And that he, when he got back from his surgery, he could have, but he was still a little loopy on his druggies, so he couldn't watch us. That's fine. I was getting to all of his stuff. That was it.
And then I said, can you imagine watching us on drugs? And then, oh, look at this. This looks like it would hurt.
He's going to get
Damian's
to the ropes.
too big.
He is, and he's pretty lengthy and tall. And
Johnny pulls him back to the middle. Look at all these moves. He's like Dean Malenko out there. The man of 1,000 holds. Oh, I thought he was going to tap there. Speaking of tapping, I don't think I saw one tap out last night.
No, I think they were all pins.
Pins.
Oh, wait, that's the UFC. No,
There's no pins.
they were finals. There wasn't a tap out. One was a complete knockout. But nobody tapped.
Maybe they should add pins to the UFC. Like a one count, like wrestling.
So they can just give up. Or the refs called it off.
Yeah, they ended it. Like a TKO.
Fat Lisa's is like, when Dalethea checks the box, I am not a chatbot. Exactly. I am not a chatbot. Chris Akane says, I also don't like when people ask who is in the match if you're in the live stream. LOL, just kidding. Just giving you a hard time.
I should tell everybody who's in the match.
I do.
Johnny
sometimes.
Wrestling and Damian Priest.
Michael Duke's like, I can't wait for the WWE draft. Yeah, it starts this Friday. It's coming up.
I'm thinking of like rearranging the room a little bit for that. Setting up a board. Can we stand the whole time? Should we get 2 little chairs and just push this all the way up there? And then have the board and then we write?
Will they have to see the full me? Because that's terrible.
You don't want them to see your feet?
If you show my feet are kind of cute.
Fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me. Let us see the old me.
HC, the pretty boys in the chat. Hey, HC, how's it going?
Hey, pretty boy. It's like Shawn Michaels. He's a sexy boy.
Walter's like, good NXT Takeover. Some wrestlers might get hurt.
Look at this. If he lets go, he's going to get hurt.
I don't know, Luke. Why don't you just eat some food and cook and enjoy your time?
Kicks him in the face. Damian going up. Johnny's too much.
Don't worry about it, Brad. We all got shit to do.
Now Johnny's out there. Is he the one that's going to hit those steps?
Well,
Somebody's going to hit those steps.
The draft isn't going to be until next Friday, but we'll be here tomorrow, too.
But we will be here tomorrow and Wednesday. Oh, spinning neck breaker, brainbuster, thingamajigger. 1, 2, and 3. Damian Priest with the victory.
He retained his title.
Holy crap.
F you, Johnny Gargano, and your low blow cheating bitch.
Johnny Gargano ain't poop.
See, not only did he cheat in this by himself, he had his bitch cheat for him last Wednesday, too.
Did she? It was a tag team match. They can't cheat. It's not...
Bunch of whores.
He just said it's my ring.
Who
does that remind you of? He said this is my ring. The big dog's yard.
Ew.
Remember all that?
Pee on everything?
Yeah, he
I
lifts
expect
his
him
leg.
to piss on everything when you say that.
Well, he does. Because he's the big dog. Look at that sacrifice.
Sweet, Brad. We'll see you tomorrow, then. Trisha Connor's like, Priest versus Reigns.
Yeah, because it's his ring. And then Roman will come out and say, it's my yard.
I want him to pee on everything.
He's not going to lift his leg and pee on stuff.
I think he should.
He's probably pissed on the outside of the building.
Not surprising. Walter's like, Dalethea's having popcorn and Travis is watching NXT pay-per-view. Yeah, it's called Snacks.
You got to get
guys
like
bring
a few of them.
snacks?
And you're like...
As he wastes my popcorn. Because none of it gets in his mouth.
I got one where?
Oh, you finally got one? I have 4 pieces.
I've lost that one. There it is.
Yay, finally did it.
I can catch it if I throw it high. I used to in like 3rd grade. I don't know if I still can.
HC says, I had to change my name because I was getting...
Way too bad.
Hate. Ugh. Hate that when you get hate. Nobody likes hate. Well, just
Holy
want some
crap.
love.
Okay, so.
Travis has a lot of coordination and...
Mouth issues. Okay.
He's athletic. Did you get all of the popcorn pieces?
No, there's a piece back here.
Can you get it with your short arms?
Nope.
Oh my gosh. Ew, you squished it.
I know. That's why I knew I couldn't.
Gross.
Hey, look, it turned into 2.
He's getting better with practice.
Trifecta! 3 in a row.
Get away from my popcorn. Go get your own.
I'm in the middle of a show.
We are.
The Velveteen Dream coming up.
Kushida versus Velveteen Dream's going to happen tonight. We're not excited about that. Because Akane is going for Live Forever. And he's like, oh no, Velveteen Dream.
A lot of people aren't a fan of him right now.
Why? What's wrong with him?
Accusations.
Oh, those are over with. Seriously, people. Get
Never over.
yourselves.
I think I have a sliver there and a sliver there. What?
It's disgusting.
That's a lot of
I really don't want to know about your stupid slivers. Walter wants to let you know, Travis, that your eye looks better. He says your left eye, but it was really his right.
It was my left.
Oh, was it your left eye?
What's this one?
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, I woke up this morning and there was no red in it. I was very ecstatic. I even put my medicine away that the doctor gave me. And I was supposed to take it today through like noon or something. I forgot about it.
Okay, so, what's funny about that is here's a great story for you guys. Travis, I have a scratch on my eye. I have to be really careful. So he goes and does some construction work, right? Dalethea went down specifically and found his protective goggles to take with him to work on drywall and insulation.
Just stuff like that.
You know, crap that gets in your eye and it's irritating. So he takes them and he's like, thanks. And he puts them on his head. He comes home and he's like, so, thanks for giving me those goggles. I wore them on my head the whole time.
I forgot to take them off my head and put them on my face.
She's like, I was wondering where shit was getting in my eye.
I had shit in my eye the whole time. I was like, well, it's going to be irritated now. And I was wrong.
HC wants them wishing that they would treat Ricochet better.
You know, me too.
Why not?
I love Ricochet. I feel like WWE thinks they can only push like 3 people and that's it.
Yeah, they don't
Everybody
know.
else has to be in the same damn story every time.
They're like, I have no idea what's going on.
They can't wait for Angel to get back from his hip/quad injury so they can let him wrestle the Street Profits again. But it looks like they have some new contenders for the Street Profits. You guys see this? Dolph and glorious Bobby Roode.
They put Robert Roode and
Dolph
back
together.
together.
And it looks like they're going to be the ones going after the Street Profits.
And I know how much everybody's very excited for that because they all just love Dolph and love Robert Roode to death. Where's Vindicator when you need him?
Oh, by the way, James Storm signed a contract with WWE. But he couldn't premiere because of the whole outbreak.
Oh, yeah, that happened a while ago. Last week sometime
he signed it in like February or March or something.
Yeah.
So James Storm belongs to the WWE.
So it really did happen. Like he really is
Unless
part
I was
of the
dreaming
WWE.
the other night when I was reading it.
No,
but that was
it
on.
looked real.
Looked legit to me. There he is, the Dream.
Velveteen Dream. Michael Duke says if Kyle O'Kelly wins the NXT Championship, will Undisputed Era split up?
I think Undisputed Era's kind of already split. I don't think they ever went through the motions.
I just don't think that they're really going to have him win yet.
They don't do a lot of stuff all together anymore anyways.
I couldn't see him being like the face of them right now.
No, he's not winning. I can see him breaking up no matter what, but I don't see him winning it. I feel like there's almost a 0% chance that he wins it. But I don't know enough about him, and I don't know how Triple H runs his business.
Luke told us both, and no one believed him. Sorry.
About James Storm?
Mm-hmm. I think it was because there wasn't any, like news about it, really. And then all of a sudden, now there's news.
You know who this guy reminds me of?
I hate that.
KSI.
Oh.
Hey, Kenna.
We have Josh.
Come look at this guy real quick.
We have Josh in here. Hey, Josh. How's it going?
Look on the screen. Look at the TV. Does that look like KSI? Oh, he just got jacked from behind. Anyway, you can watch a little bit of it. Does it not look like KSI?
Josh is like, hey, WrestlingGab, sorry I'm late. I didn't know if you guys were doing it.
You don't have to look super. Doesn't it look like KSI? I'm not saying if you... it's not an exact replica of him.
Maybe it's just his actions when it comes out.
The spinning.
He's very like...
KSI does that when he comes out. When he's doing his edit of his video. Holy crap, is this a no rules? It must be or something because
I don't think they even
both
started
have
it yet.
pants on.
Okay, one, they haven't started it yet. He said ring the bell. They haven't even started the match really yet, by the way. There it is. Now they started it. Now they can't have anything in there. HC says the Glorious Show-Offs will be the next tag team champs.
It looks like it.
Maybe, but I doubt that.
Glorious Show-Offs. I forgot about that.
Walter's like, good,
Remember
Robert Roode back in
that.
WWE. Chris says we are getting a mystery person tonight. Yeah, I don't know if it was you or somebody else mentioned that they would come out during the women's match.
It was Janelle, wasn't it?
I think it might have been Janelle said that. Josh says, sorry guys, I didn't know if you were doing it. Walter's like, Luke is right. Yes, Luke is right. Josh is like, Travis, Matt Cardona is no longer with AEW.
I know, he signed like a 3 appearance contract or a 5 appearance contract, but he does want to go back and he does plan on being back. But he's going to do a lot of independent stuff over the next few months.
Oh.
Is his plan.
Well, what's his plan?
But that's why we haven't seen him.
So I was like, hey, also I came in just to say hi because I have to go to church and I'm doing the Gen C tomorrow. Bye, guys.
All right,
bye,
have
Josh.
fun.
Have a good one. Chris O'Connor's like, what if it's Scarlett? I don't think they would have her wrestle while they're waiting for Karrion Kross to get better.
Yeah, I feel like that's a package deal there.
Yeah.
They'll just leave her off TV. Either that or, I mean, she could show up and beat somebody up. I guess she could wrestle, but I feel like they want her to be eye candy because, first of all, I read that, is they want her to be an eye candy for a while before they have her wrestling. But it could be Santana Garrett, it could be Chelsea Green.
Right? She's like, Velveteen looks like a YouTuber, some dude. Well, something. Blah, blah, blah. Why did he gray his hair like
I don't know. I kind of like it. But he's like an Einstein / like old man.
This guy is so weird sometimes.
He's like Tyler Perry. Medea.
Josh was like, one more thing. Does that mean we can get beer money now? Who knows what's going to happen there.
To be honest, you couldn't ask for more. Like, that's the biggest thing you could possibly ask for in the WWE.
But maybe.
That and push Jinder Mahal, and I'll be happy.
Maybe that was his thing.
Playing.
They had to do beer money for a year. Wasn't that something that was on that thing?
I don't know, but if they could get beer money going, that would be awesome. Which could be work, right? Like, you would have Dolph, the Glorious Show-Offs, and then all of a sudden, James Storm kind of shows up, and then they turn on Dolph, and then Dolph needs to find him a new partner.
Oh, what would happen with, because Robert Roode and him were partners. Right? Robert Roode and Storm.
Yeah, that's beer money. Come on.
They wouldn't have to find...
What's a cooler tag team name than that? The Road Warriors, the Rock and Roll Express, beer money.
They wouldn't have to find a new guy for what's-his-face. And he is being the professor. He's being Doc.
Oh,
look,
from Back to the
Future. His gloves
Future.
are the hazmat gloves that he was wearing. So
hell
he
yes.
is being Doc Emmett Brown.
I've got the truck outside.
Those bitches.
The Toyota 4x4 is right there. I'm just starting to work on it.
It says, if they put beer money together, they will be instant champions.
You would think that's the way they would want to go with it. Beer money versus the Street Profits. They could just move them to SmackDown. We do have a draft coming up, so let's see where everybody lands.
Right?
See if WWE starts just throwing stuff at the wall to see if it sticks.
Chris O'Connor says, I think it's Back to the Future. Kushida always dresses like McFly, and Velveteen Dream is the old scientist.
Yep,
He's mocking Kushida. Look, I'm guessing that's what this look is. Yeah, because he always wears...
Is his face chrome? I feel like he spray painted his face chrome.
Maybe.
But I can't tell.
I think it's just the reflection or something.
Look at his face.
I don't know.
He's got like metal face.
But Kushida does dress like Marty McFly from Back to the Future when he wears his vest, his orange lightsaber vest.
Remember, that's funny because I even mentioned that when we were watching it. Was it Wednesday or last Wednesday?
Wednesday.
And I was like, yeah, and he's got his life preserver on. Back to the Future.
And I guess his pants kind of are like it, and his shoes.
Does he have the self-tying Nikes from the future?
No, but they're like white.
Do you know those things are like $10,000? You can buy them.
Who would? I'm sure many people are nostalgic about it and buy them, which is weird.
I just want the hoverboard, the pink one.
Right? So they are kind of the shoes from the future. See how they're all up like that, kind of?
They are. Wow, we are watching the Back to the Future brawl.
Oh, bummer.
Where's Biff?
Who would be Biff?
Biff Tamlin. Maybe that would be, what's his name? Rockwell or whatever, the rugby guy?
Holland. Holland.
Ridge.
Amy Smith's in the chat. Hey, Amy!
Amy! How you doing?
How's it going?
Looks like Sheeta's going to sleep. My question is, if he wakes up, will he be back in the future?
I don't know. They're weird. So is that like his gimmick, or is that like for Halloween?
No, it's what he always wears. I think for Halloween. Halloween's like 30 days away.
That doesn't mean anything. They could wear a different Halloween costumey thing every time they're on the TV for all we know.
Nope.
Why not?
I don't know. It might be offensive. All right, throws him into the rope. There's a spear by Sheeta.
Who would it be offensive to?
I don't know. People with Parkinson's or whatever.
Amy Smith is like, I have the Walking Dead season finale tonight. Yeah, we've heard.
I heard
Fat
that's
Lisa's
going to be on
tonight. Watching that too. You guys have fun.
The big finale, huh? Should I watch it first? Should that be the first show I watch?
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen it, so.
Just watch the end and you'll know what happens.
Watch the first and the last one, maybe two in between. Get the whole grasp of what happened.
It's about a bunch of zombies. And some people that kill them. Yay! Dramatic storylines.
Don't they call them something like walkers or something?
There's some of them that are, but not all of them. Fat Lisa's is like, wrestlers wear costumes all year long.
That is their costume.
They are characters all the time, Fat Lisa's. All the time they're characters.
He's like, watch it. Step off me.
Chris says, those shots look a little stiff. Maybe they don't like each other.
Right.
Possibly.
Oh, I could throw some low blows
Kushida
right
did
there,
come
but I'm
out
gonna
and
keep
beat
it
the
clean.
crap out of him before it even started. So, the fencing is on the outside.
Yes, they grab it and pull on it. Johnny Wrestling almost pulled it off, it looked like earlier. All right, Velveteen Dream's all tied up. Oh, is he going to break that arm? Oh! He might have just broke his left arm.
Well, I guess Velveteen Dream did something to his elbow.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he dislocated a while back.
It's like basically people run and trip and then walkers eat their brains. Great 10 seasons in one sentence. Right? All zombie movies mostly.
Yeah, so I went to the park.
With slow zombies.
I was with a buddy of mine. And I was like, hey, look, there's some walkers. And he's all like people walking. He's like, well, back to, Walking Dead terms, that means zombies or something. I'm like, never seen it. He's like, what? Oh, there it is. Oh, he's going to tap.
Is he?
That's his broken arm. Oh, he's already in the ropes. Is he tapping? He's tapping. No, he's not. He's under the ropes, referee. Is this a no rules match or something?
It's our rules.
Well, why isn't
He's
it
telling
broke?
me he has to break it.
Oh my god, so the dude's outside the ring and he's barely...
Yeah.
He had that in like 20 seconds too long.
I think they need to fire their refs and get new ones. Like
Oh my
Dana
god,
White
what's he
did.
doing? Count! He's been pinned for 30 seconds. I don't know what's happening.
I feel like this is deja vu. I think I've had a dream about this before.
Is that tapping? He's windmill punching him in the face. That would have been hilarious. The referee's like, ring it.
And he's like, I wasn't tapping. Yes, you were.
I was watching you kept tapping him in the head with fists. It's phalanges. Seriously, Beth, stop. Give it a break.
Oh my god. Was she trying to be smart?
She said phalanges.
Oh my Jesus.
His finger bones.
I thought phalanges. All right, Beth.
Thanks, Beth.
She's like, I've been staying home with my kids and teaching them shit.
Phalanges, the word of the
Alrighty.
night. Flying elbow. That was beautiful.
Josh, you should go to church anyways. It's good for your soul.
You need a young priest and an old priest.
It's that month.
The power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
Pea soup everywhere. Head spinning around.
So I don't understand. He lands the move and then hurts his non-elbow that wasn't even in the way.
Those bastards.
Okay, so his arm's hurt, but this isn't hurting him.
Josh, we have no idea how many matches are left because we didn't look at the card, so.
It looks like it's going to end around your time if you're in California, 6:30. On the East Coast, it's going to be 9:30.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I want to have my pants 2 sizes too big, so when I wear a belt with it, I can put my belt really tight, but then my pants loop out in the back and it looks funny. Wow.
Oh, Lord. Look at this. This is going to hurt. Oh, my gosh. The hoverboard lock off the top rope.
So.
Yes, his move is the hoverboard rope.
So that's his gimmick.
Yes. Marty McFly.
Oh, my God. I need whoever made those movies to sue them.
I feel that way, too, and at the same time, he's my new favorite wrestler.
You bastards.
Like I said, I've got the 4x4 right there. Lots of elbows there. There it is. Oh, but he held it. He's tapping. Kushida with the victory. Velveteen Dream is still tapping. He might have broke his arm clean off the bone.
Nice. How did someone break an arm off the bone?
Just rip it off. Beat him with it. Velveteen Dream lost. You know, there's no... I would have said that it was a 99% chance that Dream won that.
Right? Kushida's promoting himself. He's been very, like, adamant about...
Dream's going to have a hard time texting moving forward. With only one hand. Definitely hard to text. He won't be able to shift and steer at the same time, so you better drive it automatic. Look at that. And he just held on to it. That was his finisher. Look how quick he was tapping. He's like, I'm not even messing around with him. Sheeta, go break his arm completely off the bone. Don't you? Ah, there he goes. That's what we want to see, right?
I wanted to see him attack him again because I figured he would.
So why? Oh, what's he doing? Like weird slap fighting? There it is. Break that arm.
He's using his
tapping
ninja
still.
skills on him. I don't know.
It's Back to the Future skills. He doesn't know ninja skills. Look at that.
It's sickening.
I've got some bad news. That's sickening.
Charlie is having a meltdown.
Are we going to at least hear it once?
No, never.
I've got some bad news. Beth Phoenix is no longer working here.
It was because of the crack about the phalanges. I'm just kidding. Christian Connie says, an assault.
It is. Look at that. His face first down in the ring as his arm's getting broken.
Maybe he needs a break from wrestling for a minute.
Maybe. Maybe he's got a court case coming up. Did he say? He's saying mom. Mom. Mom.
Chris is not happy with it. He's like, Dream is overselling it. He just wants his mommy.
He
Doesn't
needs his
everybody,
mom.
when you get hurt, don't you want your mommy when you get hurt? He's satisfied. Fucking Wade Barrett.
I've got some bad news from earlier tonight. The Velveteen Dream has broken his arm.
Oh, bummer.
Tell me about it.
He did it all to himself. It was crazy.
It's bad news.
Josh says he's multitasking. He's in church listening to the pastors and us at the same time.
Oh, God, no.
You shouldn't do that, dude.
No.
I boo on that a lot. You should be listening to the pastors and the pastors alone. We're not going to listen to them. You need to leave church.
There's Shotzi.
There's a Shotzi, whatchamacallit.
I want
Sighting.
a treat. I'm going to go treat on that one. Halloween Havoc. The 28th.
Halloween Havoc is back, huh? They're doing it on their regular scheduled
Yeah,
Wednesday
it looks
night.
like a normal. Halloween Havoc is back. This is what I've been waiting for. They should have done this for it's been gone for 20 plus years.
He said it, 28.
Couldn't have been 28. 28 years ago, there was no. It was before Halloween Havoc.
Didn't he say 28?
He said 20 years.
Oh, was it?
So that's next, huh?
Looks like it. Either that or they're just showing them for right now. Oh, that one's broken. Chris is like, NXT Halloween
that's
Havoc,
later.
Shotzi. Woo! Yes, Halloween Havoc, says Josh.
Escobar, Santos Escobar, Isaiah, Swerve, Scott.
Luke says, okay, I'm heading out to get the cooked food prepared. I try to be back before pay-per-view is over. If not, thank you again for the favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. We'll finish it tonight. Sweet. All right, Sam. Just message us when you're done. It says, wait, WWE Halloween Havoc? Doesn't sound quite right.
I know, right? And it's just their normal Wednesday show.
Yeah, it's not like a pay-per-view thingy.
I thought it was going to be on Halloween when they were first showing it.
Yeah, they should have done it on Halloween. What a bunch of jerks.
We won't be here. We're going to be handing out poisonous candy to children. Just kidding. No.
What are we going to be dressed as, Travis?
You're going to be in a little bee suit?
Is that what we decided?
I don't know.
Is that what we're going to do?
I have a bee suit, like an actual beekeeper suit.
Yeah, that's
got
because
the
we used to have
smoke
bees
thing.
and we need to get bees again.
I got the smoke thing. I've got the whole thing.
Fat Lisa says, better be Black Scorpion and the Taskmaster. Oh, and Abdullah the Butcher.
Abdullah's passed away, I believe.
He'd have to bring him back from the dead. Josh was like, who is the mystery NXT guy? I don't know.
We don't know.
Chris says, is it safe to say I heard Fiend laughing in the background of Halloween Havoc? What if Fiend and Bliss invade NXT, with draft and all?
Like they're going to move those guys over to NXT.
Like, we hate you.
Yeah, no. That's their biggest draw on freaking SmackDown.
Josh was like, wait, what if the mystery NXT guy is Storm? No, he's going to actual Raw or SmackDown, not NXT.
No, he might
Why
start
would
there.
you try to
That's just how it works.
WWE would be dumb if they did that.
They do it, though.
Well, we know
Like
how dumb they
Karrion
are.
Kross. If he was on the main roster, he probably wouldn't even be broken right now.
Right. Michael Duke says NXT Halloween Havoc is coming in October. It will be on...
October 25th. 8th.
No.
28th.
Yes. October 25th is Hell in a Cell. Michael. That's the pay-per-view night. That's a Sunday. Halloween Havoc is that Wednesday,
For NXT,
the NXT show.
3 days later.
Because it's just NXT Halloween Havoc. So everybody is clear. It's just NXT.
They keep this feud here going, too, don't they? Isaiah, Swerve, Scott, Santana, Escobar.
Oh.
Oh, Escobar's not out there yet. Never mind.
Is he trying to get the 205 belt?
Yes, he is.
Is this for that belt?
It is.
Interesting.
This is the first ever 205 title match on a NXT Takeover show. Is what it sounded like they said. I could have misread that.
Chris says maybe mystery person is Tessa Blanchard.
It could be. It's so hard for me, like really hard for me to think that they would put Tessa Blanchard on
It's
NXT.
probably going to be a wrestler that's been with WWE for a long time. And they've been gone for the pandemic stuff, and then all of a sudden they're back. So, a Canadian. Because borders opened. Oh, you haven't seen this person for a while.
He's got a sombrero.
And his lucha mask. Go Santano, whatever his name is. Escobar. He's got his dudes, his people, part of his Fatima and his Phantasma people in suits. Santos Escobar.
Here he comes. This is your 205 champion. I feel like this is the greatest 205 champion in the history of 205. Not kidding. I'm not just saying that. I feel like he's the best that they've had.
The 205
I don't watch
guy?
a lot of 205, but he's the first guy I look at and say, look, he could wrestle a lot of the main roster normal people and be great. He doesn't have to wrestle in 205.
I just like it that he's like an asshole and he's like,
He kidnaps humans.
She's like, I'm a drug lord and NXT.
He doesn't look like he's very tall, unless Isaiah's tall. Is it weird that
Chris O'Connor says
they have 2 weight divisions and one of them is under 205 and one's over 205? I feel like 205 is a heavy weight.
It is. Chris O'Connor says, LOL, Santos is wearing a mariachi hat. Oh, he just needs a band. Josh says, what if the mystery person is gender? Yeah, I thought he was hurt.
There again, NXT.
Josh says, why did Escobar get rid of the mask? He used to be a luchador down in Mexico, but when he came up here, he does it for the pride of being part of that.
But he likes his face. He wants to be his own product.
But he wants to be his own product.
His own brand.
He doesn't... It's just a respect thing. He does it for respect because that's his background and that's his family and that's where he came from. But he wants to be known as Santos, not someone behind a mask.
Right.
He doesn't want to be known as a luchador.
Luchador. That's what they're called.
Luchador, yeah. Got it.
All right, Isaiah and Escobar starting it out. Look at this. They're just doing some old-fashioned wrestling moves. For all the people at home that actually like the in-ring performers, here's your match. This is going to get interesting. Isaiah's like breakdancing out there.
He doesn't respect the tradition.
you ever seen the movie Starsky and Hutch when they're fighting?
I think so.
And it's a dance fight.
Oh.
And they're at the club. And then they
right.
start breakdancing. And the guy's like, and breakdancing from the future. Because it's made in the 70s.
Right.
So it's like, it hasn't even been invented yet. And breakdancing, they're pulling out some moves from the future.
That's right. I forgot about that part. That's funny. Let's see. Chris says Santos is better than Andrade, but not better than Garza.
Is he better than Andrade, though? I don't feel like he's better than Andrade.
Hey.
I mean, he's good, but I don't know if he's better. He might look tougher than Andrade.
Right.
But Andrade's dating a Flair.
Right. But Chris really wants Santos versus Reigns now. All right. Josh says, so do you think Storm will be a part of the draft? Mm-hmm.
No. Will there be surprises like that in the draft? I feel like the draft can't have surprises because it would just make it weird.
Right.
Like with the 29th pick, we're taking James Storm, and it's like, oh wait, he should have went 15th or 12th or something. I guess they could do it. They could always bring in GMs to run that draft, because how else is the draft going to run? Who's going to draft people? Like just wrestlers come out and be like, we want that one on our team. You got to have somebody in charge. I'm sure Postman Pierce will do one of them, but will he draft both teams? Will Stephanie be there? Will Shane be there? Will Vincent Kennedy McMahon be there? Triple H? I feel like they didn't give us anything, but maybe tomorrow night they'll tell us how it's going to be ran.
Maybe they'll give us more info as the week goes on.
Well, that's all they have. Friday's it.
Right. But Lisa says, where would you place Humberto Carrillo?
Humberto Carrillo. I like Humberto. He's one of my favorites. Did he wrestle in NXT? Because I never got to see him in NXT. We didn't really watch NXT the last year or so, but he's awesome. I love how he's a high flyer, but he's also strong.
Right.
I feel like he could go toe to toe with some people. He's also taller, like 6 foot, maybe even taller than 6 foot.
Right.
So I feel like he's a more diverse athlete with his height.
And then we had soccer mom Mandy Rose in the chat with us for a minute or two.
Mandy.
Says, see you tomorrow, ? If I am on Raw. If not, then it might be switched to the SmackDown brand instead for Friday nights.
But that's not for a week.
But you just got moved. Who knows?
The draft starts Friday, so we will see you tomorrow. You and your tag team partner, Dana.
Your tag team partner for now.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to split, and they'll have them fighting each other at some point.
Right.
Isaiah Swerve Scott is just beating the shit out of Escobar this whole match, basically.
That sounds about normal. But Lisa says, honestly, why don't they reset all 3 brands and start from scratch except the champions?
Just can't do it. NXT is a developmental brand. They've got to keep the guys down there so they can work more and get more work, basically.
They're
a lot of these guys,
when you see them, it's so sad.
A lot of these people just wouldn't thrive if they weren't on TV enough. And so they've got to keep them where they're at least at NXT. I see what you're saying with 2 of them, but they can't do it with NXT. You can't bring the main talent there because it'll bury these kids. And then you can't bring the kids up because they'll be buried. They'll be at the bottom.
Right. Chris says, I actually kind of like Dominic.
Do you? I don't mind the stories going on. Kind of excited to see where it goes. With Murphy and Aaliyah.
Right. Yeah.
Not a big Seth fan, but he's part of the story, so we got to keep that going. And will Aaliyah be arm candy for Murphy going forward for like a year? Or is she just kind of like a temporary, like 2 or 3 month type talent?
Right. For this whole Seth Rollins implodes the Mysterio family.
Yes. He's going to basically go home with no one at the end of the night. Ray. I feel like Dominic's going to turn on him. I feel like Aaliyah's going to turn on him.
Well, Aaliyah's already started to, kind
Right.
of.
And I feel like Dominic's going to also. But will his wife leave him? That's the question mark.
I don't think so. But I guess he could.
The Frankensteiner, huh? Finally calling it what it is. I feel like you can't call it the Frankensteiner when a lucha does the move.
Because they're so small?
No, because it's called a Hurricane Rana.
Mm.
In Mexico, right? It's a Hurricane Rana. But Scott Steiner called the Frankensteiner. He's a Steiner.
Right.
So it's cool, and I feel like if you're not a lucha, go ahead and call it the Frankensteiner. But I'm always going to call it Hurricane Rana.
When you have a lucha out there?
Yeah, when a Mexican fighter's fighting.
Chris says Aaliyah is a good actress. Aaliyah Murphy versus Fiend and Bliss.
Yeah. Wishful thinking. And plus, would that even be good?
No.
It's a couple A's against a couple
D's.
C's. Maybe
Well,
D's.
Murphy's a little bit. He's like a B.
Murphy? He hasn't done anything, really. He's never been a top guy.
Not his fault that they put
Bray
him with
Wyatt's
Seth.
been a top guy for years. Yeah, but before he
Well,
was
Murphy
this...
was kind of doing stuff, and then they did something that was really weird. He was doing really good, and then all of a sudden they kind of like...
They moved him to Raw first, because he was on... Remember, he was wrestling Daniel Bryan on SmackDown for a while?
Right.
And he did good. That was one of the best matches of the year. The Murphy-Daniel Bryan match. And then once they moved him to Raw, it was kind of downhill from there.
Josh is like, do you think that Scott Steiner will ever be in the WWE Hall of Fame?
Yes. But they're in no hurry to get him there, but he should be already there. I think he still does shows here and there for different companies.
Chris says, if Ray's family leave him, does this mean Eddie won, LOL, from the grave?
Oh my gosh, right? That's what he was trying back in like 2002 or something. Well, it couldn't have been that long.
To break up their
Well,
family?
no, it could have been that long ago, yeah.
Ooh.
1, 2, and 3. No!
Oh, we got out of
Escobar kicks out. I thought he had him.
Anthony wants to know, Gab, in your guys' honest opinion, what do you think Tessa Blanchard goes WWE or AEW?
All right. I'm going to just throw it out there. I'm going to say WWE. I feel like AEW makes too much sense. And so...
Because their dads are.
But the money is going to be in the WWE. And the titles are going to be in the WWE. Although she'd be champion immediately if she went to AEW. Mm-hmm. She'd be champion by their next pay-per-view.
Right.
So, in order to bring her, they would have to wait until November 7th, have her show up, get involved with Shida.
Right.
And then that would be in February or March. So the build-up would be like a 3-month. Because you wouldn't really want to put the title on her immediately. But you'd want the story to put the title on her to last.
Right, yeah. Anthony says 202, because for me it's WWE because they know how to deal with the controversy that she's been dealing with since she left TNA, and I don't think
Phantasma
can deal with that since AEW can deal with that since they're a new company.
Yes, and that's what I was thinking. It just makes a lot of sense for her to go to AEW, but I don't know if they can handle.
And Chris says Tessa isn't going to AEW because of Big Swole. Oh, he got out of that. Only a 2 count for that.
I thought he had him.
I thought he did too. I thought he was done.
Well, with the cheating, Phantasma's out there.
Right. Chris said Tessa isn't going to AEW because of Big Swole.
Yeah.
And
I just don't see how that has a lot to do with much. Right. I mean, there's no way that Big Swole could beat her up or like bully her, right? No matter how much you don't like somebody, if they can't physically harm you, what's there to be worried about? And plus, if you said, hey, AEW, Big Swole or Tessa, bye, and Big Swole's gone. She's on the road.
Right. So they saved him.
Yes.
From getting thrown on the ground. He's like, what happened? He's like, oh my God, look there. Hurry. Save yourselves.
Something Adonis? I don't know who this guy is. It's like parkour! Whoever it is.
He's parkouring all over the place. Parkour!
He's even dressed for parkour. It looks like he's got his ankles duct taped or something.
Maybe he's making sure his pants don't fly out. Maybe it's his socks.
Oh.
Josh says, I want Brian to go to Raw so he can feud with Drew.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan, huh? For Drew. That'd be interesting size comparison. I'm not sure if Daniel's going to be around to wrestle for a lot of heavyweight championships still. You know, I don't know if that's in the cards. I don't know if he wants to put in that much time and effort and work. I think he's in his 40s now.
That and the fact that he hasn't been around for how long now?
And now he's going to start writing script.
I get it that they just had a baby and stuff, but really? Anthony says, Gab, do you guys think there's going to be any big debuts tonight on this pay-per-view? Or are they willing to do that at TakeOver in November before Survivor Series?
Right. Well, what we're hearing about that one is there might not be that one. So we're not guaranteed to have the one before Survivor Series.
Right. And there's supposed to be one. There's like people talking about it, but I mean, there's speculation. There's somebody
there could be somebody tonight. But, you know, they could always do one on the 28th also with that Halloween Havoc name.
Yeah. They could just have that new person come out. Chris Akane, the Three
go.
Amigos.
A tribute
right?
to Eddie Guerrero.
That's old Beth out there talking about stuff. Chris Akane says the virtual crowd is hot. LOL.
It's so hot.
They probably are
fire.
hot. I bet you they have a fire hazard.
It's fire.
Those firefighters better be careful, though. You know that fire foam causes cancer now. So everybody knows.
Oh,
he missed.
He missed, but he got his foot down a little weird.
It's weird.
Swerve Scott. It looks like Swerve Scott's going to be your next champion.
Looks like Swerve Scott's belt's coming undone.
I feel like he's going to be the next champion right here pretty soon.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, God.
He broke
I heard something snap.
Just put your foot up and kick him in the face.
That's it. Go ahead. Go up top. In this, young man. Bask in your own glory. Oh, there it is. That's enough.
Wonder why they're taking it off.
2, and...
Ooh, he kicked out of that.
He kicked out of that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What? There's no way.
He's going to be crying for his mama.
Is that a new theme we're going with today?
I guess.
Crying for your moms? I wish I could cry for my mom.
Is he going to go for another one?
I don't know, but what's his face better get his shit together here pretty soon, or else he's not going to be.
Spilled out to the outside. What a brilliant move.
Anthony's like, Trav, in their heyday, who had the better division, WWE Cruiserweight division or TNA X division?
Oh, the X division. It was just funner back in those days. Oh, did he just hit his head on that pipe?
He might have.
He might have just split his head. Look at his eyes. He's not there. He might be knocked out.
What? What? There's no exposed still of the turnbuckle, you
It's not a turnbuckle.
moron.
It's the ring.
Right?
Bar,
but they all look like that. Who exposed it?
It's exposed because it's metal.
Got it. But he said exposed turnbuckle.
Right.
But it was the pole.
Escobar pulls it out after Swerve hurts
doesn't
himself.
Know anything. Commentator's retorted.
It is exposed steel.
Right.
But not a turnbuckle. A turnbuckle's on the inside of the ring.
Yeah. What a dodo face. Chris says Swerve hits that kick good. Samoa Joe also does that kick to the head. Pepper McIntyre's in the chat. Hey, Pepper. Says, if they trade me to SmackDown, then I will definitely see you there. So see you now on Fridays? Question mark.
You're not going to get traded.
Draft,
you would be drafted.
You're the champion. It's a draft. And the draft doesn't start until Friday. And they're not, and this next Friday, and they're not going to do anything until after that, by the way, you guys. Like, they're still going to, like, have a normal Raw on Monday.
Raw's going to happen just normal. Might get a little underground this time. We didn't get underground last week. Were you upset about that?
About what?
Underground being canceled last week.
I don't care. Fat Lisa says, nice match, like you said, Travis. All technical stuff.
It was, wasn't it? The in-ring performers. That 205 division.
At least they made it a good match, I guess.
And Escobar won it basically on his own merit. He can't help that Isaiah hit his head.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like he planned that.
Pepper McIntyre's like, oh, shite. Right? That game just looks stupid.
Well, they're all weird shaped.
Well, granted, but they just look dumb.
Is that what you want to do in a cubicle at work?
I don't have a cubicle. I actually have an office. But
I get it.
When I was in a cubicle, it would have been funny to do that to your pod
Was
mate.
that Mike? Or
He was
Mike
the one across from me. He was my pod mate for a while, and then they switched it to somebody else because he got put on a different team. Oh my god, it was so nice when he got put on a different team.
What is it, Craig or Walter? Or...
No, his name was Michael.
No, I know, and then Craig or Michael or
His
Darren.
His friend?
Yeah, his boyfriend, his husband, whatever he is. Craig?
Stop saying names.
Oh, sorry.
Carl.
Carl.
God damn. I'm like, I know.
Was it Ben? Was it Simon?
No. Wasn't Garfunkel either. I do a payroll that he works for a company that I do payroll for. So I see his name all the time.
Right on his checks. Hello, Carl. I know all about you, Carl. I know your favorite color, Carl.
Right.
How's Michael, Carl? No!
They're still together.
Is that
Look,
one
that's
next?
Undisputed Era.
Are they gonna close this down with the ladies?
Maybe. Because they just had the Undisputed Era all together, so I'm guessing that the Undisputed Era is still Undisputed Era.
Did you see that? The lone wolf in the back.
Just all this stuff.
Candice LeRae, Io Shirai.
They aren't saying it's next. They're just saying it's tonight.
And that's all we got left is those two matches?
Yeah.
No tag team match?
Well, that's what they're showing so far. Looks like that's it.
So, women's next, it looks like.
Yeah. Looks like we're going to do the women's match next.
Io.
I was like, they wouldn't end it with that. They're going to end it with Finn Balor.
It'd be cool if he was the demon, but he wasn't. He would already been painted up.
Chris says Undisputed Era might cost Kyle O'Reilly the match. Maybe.
It could happen.
Walter's like, NXT is great if it's Halloween Havoc, like, wear costume.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Like, all of them have to wear a costume?
Is there like an iconic match that happens at Halloween Havoc? I can't think of one. But that would be cool if they had to have that match there too, like a battle royal or something.
Right.
The pumpkin battle royal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, making up shit here. I feel like they were going somewhere else here.
Oh,
until
wow.
Mox got her knee broken.
What a big whiny pants. Wow, she's just a big whiny pants, isn't she?
She's just explaining things the way they are.
Ugh, I hate her lipstick. Jesus.
You know, it is very blue.
It's
Like she
dumb
blew a
as
Smurf.
fuck. She's
Can you
like,
say that? Can you say blow a Smurf?
yeah, I would say it.
Maybe you should say it and I shouldn't.
Looks like she blew a Smurf.
Oh my
Pop a
god.
Smurf.
That's so radical.
Disgusto.
It wasn't vanity.
Well, Johnny Gargano is kind of small and short.
But
So.
is he blue?
Possibly, depending on the filter you use.
There you go.
No, it won't be. Ever. I'm not a stranger to stepping in the ring with Candice.
She's just not. She's a veteran.
Right? Chris is
She's
like...
facing a new Candice.
Candice versus Bliss. Oh, yeah? And Walter's like, did Finn Balor win? That is going to be the main
it looks like that's going to be closing down the show.
Because they have the women's matches next. So...
Looks like we got 2 matches left. And about an hour. 20 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah. And they could end it earlier for all we know. Who knows?
The
Gargano way is not enough.
Not enough.
And maybe
To
Candice
beat.
LeRae should stop pretending that she's like her husband and just be Candice. Instead of living in her dumbass husband's shadow.
Candice Gargano. You don't like it?
I don't like Candice anyways. I don't know what it is about I don't like her. She seems like a dumb bitch. Walter's like, oh, okay, thanks. Yep. Chris says the mystery person might come out. Right? Oh my god, who's it going to be, Chris?
If
Who
the
is
mystery
it?
person's a woman, this would make sense. I like her like little vampire outfit with the Tinkerbell wings.
Yeah. Her little bat wings.
Yeah, it's not a bat. Show me a bat that
She's
looks
the
like
poison
that.
pixie.
That's pretty cool.
I guess.
I'm okay with that name. The poisonous pixie.
No, the poison pixie.
The poison pixie.
That's it. Just the poison pixie.
Did you make that up?
No, it says it right there on the stupid thing.
Oh, never mind.
It's right there. See it? Poison pixie. Poison pixie.
I got it.
Pint size. Poison. Whatever. Talk about somebody who's full of themselves.
Listen to that bass. Reminds me of my 90s.
Right? I was listening to some 90s while I was peeling potatoes today. Chris says the LeRae way. Yeah, why don't she just do it herself? Walter's like, NXT Women Champ for the win. He's going with Io Shirai.
Io
And Chris
Shirai.
is like, sexy Io, heart.
Right? Will Io still be champion after tonight?
Is Candice LeRae going to do the Gargano way and bring home gold? Because if it's our Gargano way, because her husband didn't bring anything home, so...
Is any title going to change hands? Can you have a pay-per-view without a title change? At least one? If this doesn't change hands here, then it's down to O'Reilly. And I just don't feel like O'Reilly has what it takes.
I don't know, are they ready to really take the title off of Io Shirai and give it to Candice LeRae?
I think they could have if Knox wouldn't have got her. Plus, there is a draft coming up. They could put her on the main roster.
I don't know. Well, I guess they could.
Team her up with Asuka, and they
Oh,
could
God,
be some
don't do
sort
that.
of like a tag team from the Orient. You know, that we haven't
Stop
seen for a
it!
while.
Stop it!
Such a Vince McMahon thing to do.
You're such a dork.
The poisonous pixie.
No, the poison pixie. There's no poisonous. It's
The
just
poison pixie
poison.
that's poisonous.
I guess.
Io Shirai. Referee's like, just give me the title. Take your clothes off.
Let me hold this up real quick.
Get ready to wrestle. My question is, why don't they have a female referee in this match?
I don't know, because they don't have any that are good. I don't know. Chris
They actually
says,
do, and she's really good, and she was in a match earlier tonight. They have a very good female. SmackDown, on the other hand, does not.
oh yeah, she's kind of dumb. Chris says, LOL, if Candice wins, Gargano will be jealous. We know who wears the pants in the relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely not Johnny.
Look at that. She's like a little gymnast out there. Shirai with the kip up.
Yeah.
LeRae spills outside. Now, this is a Flair move here. This is what Ric Flair used to do in
Just
big
go
matches.
outside and
Yes, if
pout.
you're getting outdone at the beginning, just get outside, regroup,
Get outside and pout about it for a little bit.
and if you have to, cheat.
Well, she can't really kick her in the nuts because she don't got any, so she can't do that move.
Grab him by the... Never mind.
Grab him by the hoo-ha.
Spin her around. Little arm drag. Hero into the corner. Misses. Nobody's home. Look at this monkey flip.
hoo-ha.
Oh! She
Monkey
lands
flipped her
right
right
on
onto
her
her
feet.
feet.
And Candice back outside, trying to regroup.
Just a second. Not fair.
You're going to have to punch her in the face. Distract the referee and punch her in the face. What the hell is she doing? Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold
Don't let
on.
go. Don't let go. Hold on. Grab it.
Poke her in the eye.
Poke
That
her
works.
in the eyeball.
Those eyeballs are sensitive.
Travis knows all about the sensitiveness of eyeballs.
I had a very sensitive eyeball on
And
Wednesday
himself.
and Friday. I am not sensitive. All right, here's Shirai. Off the second rope. Down to the floor. Lands right on top of her. But felt like she hit her head, but maybe that barricade there is soft enough.
It's probably soft enough. She just kind of bounced against it a little.
Those ladies are like, hey, this stuff's nice. Remember, they played with metal still, where they were.
Yeah.
Like, this is kind of nice stuff.
This is very squishy. Very squishy.
It's very foamy.
Very squish squish.
It's like memory foam in here. This is good stuff. How much does this cost? It's going to do my room in this color. All right.
I'm gonna make my walls out of this crap.
Padded room. Where's your straight jacket?
Right?
Is it me or does she not have a butt either? She like Damian?
Who?
EO?
No, it's the way her pants are, but she has a butt. She kind of has a very big bottom.
Big bottom girls, you make
She's
the
very
rockin'
thick down there.
world go round.
By the way.
Oh! The hell? Okay, seriously. Slow motion wrestling much?
All the women do this crap. It's so weird. You know, they always do it when there's a championship belt on, like a title on the line.
Right?
It's so awkward. It's like, oh my god, seriously, stop.
Like they have to set up the big move. Don't
Right.
set up the big move. Just wrestle.
Like, I'm not sure what I'm doing out here. This looks fun. Let's try it.
A partial cobra clutch here. I don't know what you would call this.
I don't know either.
Is it a chin lock, maybe?
Chris Akane's like, yes, thick.
She's thick.
She thick. She's got a thick bottom. Half to her.
Up, around, Hurricane Rana. Hero. She lands on her feet again. Then a big clothesline. A lariat
Took her
style.
out of
One,
character.
two.
It took her by surprise.
Candice LeRae with the offense, though, and that's what we want to see.
Right? She's finally got some offense, so she's going to be a winner instead of a loser.
I feel like her hair doesn't match her outfit, and so she needs to do something about that. She's like wearing copper, and her hair's pink.
I guess.
Bro, I have to sing for 12 minutes.
But I would never do that. Drag her. Oh, look, she got elbow owie.
And you're
Okay, she's got her neck breaker. Nice move by LeRae. That's a pretty good
nice move
that
by...
wrestling hold over there.
Who's that lady with the bluish hair? Oh, yeah, LeRae. Nice move.
Gargano way. That's what she needs is a finisher called the Gargano way.
Oh, God.
Just go all out with this.
Oh, just the barfness coming out. Ugh. Oh, there it is.
Because of the Gargano way.
Of the stupidity of it out there. Beth's gonna start talking about femurs and tibias. We got phalanges.
Phalanges.
She's gonna be like, oh, and now she's out there gesticulating. Thanks for using all the big words, Beth.
Her scapula looks like it's her back there. Oh, not in the clavicle. Not in the clavicle. Her patella's in
We're naming
deep.
all the body parts tonight.
Her tibia. Not the tibia. Not the... Oh!
Ah.
That's the C14. Oh.
Come on, Beth. We need you to tell us all the fucking body parts tonight.
She's definitely...
Oh, look at that breastplate. She's getting some major damage to that sternum.
The sternum's getting worked on. The upper thorax here. Oh. It's up there by that scapula again.
She came into her with that, arm knee. I don't know the real name for an elbow.
I have no idea.
So fingers are called phalanges. What are toes called?
It's close.
Oh, I like this.
I think they're phalange also, but they're called something else. The flecto or something. It's the same, but slightly different.
Walter says, after this match, I'm going. Well, all right, Walter.
Walter's like, I don't want to watch the main event.
The main event is stupid. I'd rather stand around for this dumbass match that's happening.
Getting an
Oh my
anatomy
god, if Io
lesson.
Shirai loses in a match like this is fucking pathetic as shit.
What? I would be happy if she lost. I mean, she's going to the main roster.
Would she though? I just don't know if they would.
Why wouldn't they? They need women.
Right. So they can not use them. They have a lot of women. They just don't use any of them.
I get it. 2 and Io Shirai just barely kicks out. Oh, look at that. Another quick pin.
And then kicked out again.
Does her hair match her own hair?
No.
Can you have blue and purple together like that?
Sure. It's in the same spectrum of coloring. Why not?
Is it?
Isn't it?
Is it? I don't
Blue
think
and
it
red
is.
make purple, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a different type of blue.
Doesn't matter.
Like, it's a blue that's been lightened by white.
So? Doesn't matter.
All right, get her.
Oh, Mr.
Nobody's home.
She ran away. Oh.
What was that?
I don't know, but it was something
She
that
kicked her out of the way herself.
she did, I guess.
Rolls her up.
Stomp
and
on
stomps
her.
on her like a coup de grace.
Now go kick her a couple times.
She got her in those small ribs.
I want to put you in some because this is for 70 minutes. You better not.
Beth couldn't think of the right correct name for the ribs. So she had to use just ribs.
I just call them the small ribs.
She didn't give us the actual, name. We have John Dwyer in the chat. Hey, John. Says, hey, Travis. Delete that.
Hey.
It's John. Sweet.
John, good to
Says,
see you in
I
here.
wish Kyle O'Reilly the best of luck tonight. Yeah, Finn Balor will retain tonight, but Kyle will make him earn it.
It looks like he might. And the whole group's together. The whole
Walter's like, the
Undisputed Era.
pay-per-view is not bad. I don't know their names. Well, the girls' names right now are
It's
Io
Io
Shirai
Shirai.
and Candice LeRae. Io Shirai is the champion.
With the red head.
And she's the redhead in the black pantsuit thing. And Candice LeRae is the one with the purple bluish hair.
And the blue lips.
And
Oh,
then,
wait, no, her lipstick's gone now, so. And she's the #1 contender, I guess.
I guess.
Missile dropkick. Off the top rope. Shirai. Definitely doing some damage. Candice LeRae.
Valises wants to know, were they baby back? Haha.
Baby back short ribs.
The baby back small ribs?
Oh!
Oh, so that's what happened. She was supposed to do that move.
Yes.
But she slipped on
Up
her
top.
back.
Oh, she got kicked on her way down.
Ooh, bummer.
I don't know what happened because Io went down too. Did they hit each other?
Yeah, kind of, but like not in a weird way.
Oh, into a backbreaker. The
She's
underhook
like, but I have to wait
backbreaker.
for her to get up here and then step on her.
Stomps over her. Going up top. High risk, high reward. Let's see if it pays off.
Nope.
She's already the champion. She just smacked her in the ass.
Basically. But I think it was like a
Punch.
butt punch.
The hooker you
But
ass punched last
The
night.
hooker you ass punched.
Oh,
But it was
double
more
D.
like her quad punch. Like she punched her in her quad.
Hamstring.
Or her hamstring, yeah. her under quad.
Her back quad.
Her back quad.
Oh. 1, 2. Big uppercut.
She just smacks her. She's like, whack. Hate you.
Oh no. Belly
Hate
to
you and
back.
your face.
German style suplex. Another one to her though this time. She turned it.
Ooh. Turned it around.
Backstabber.
Oh! What? How dare
I don't know what LeRae's finisher is, but I want to see it. Shirai's in deep trouble. That's not enough to beat a champion.
No.
No, not enough to beat a champion.
No, it's
Can't
not
do
a
a
kidding.
Daniel Bryant backflip off the second rope. That doesn't work.
Yeah.
This is the big leagues.
We know that that's the Gargano way, but not the real way that should be done.
Is that what that move is called? The
I have
Gargano way.
no idea what
This is the
the hell
Daniel
that
Bryan way.
That we steal it from other people way. Just kidding. I have
Oh,
no
be
idea.
nice to her. Somebody's got to train her. It's got to live on. She's young. She needs to put those childbearing hips to use at once.
Chris says they should use the announce table. Alrighty then.
Oh, there it is. She's going to tap. Crossface right in the center of the ring. As the announcer says it, so I can't say it the same. So I have to change the lingo or the speed.
Whatever.
Is she going to tap?
I don't know.
Oh, no, she grabbed her hand. She rolled her up.
Oh.
And then so she let her
And then
go.
she let her go?
How about a reverse? She put her thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. She snurfed.
Right? No.
She did it. Hero's going to tap.
Nah.
Or EO. It's EO, not E-Ro.
It's EO.
It's EO, but I call it
Shirai.
E-Ro.
It's
I know
EO
her last
Shirai.
name. It's just I-O.
It's IO. It's EO. Michael Duke says, what's the name of the new arena they are in?
It is called, well, it's the same, it's the arena that they've always been in, but they're
It's their
calling
performance
it
center, but they're now
the
calling
Capitol Wrestling Center.
it the Capitol Wrestling Center. So that's what it's now called. But it's back in their performance center where they've been the whole...
Where we watched the whole thing since March.
Yeah.
2.
Except
Look
for
at
this
that.
last
Using
little
the whole
bit.
count. Oh, she hit the referee on accident.
Whoops.
Now, is Ero going to cheat?
No.
Or EO.
But Candice LeRae might. But EO's not going to cheat. But she's going to try to get her in a pin or something, but the referee's not going to pay attention, right?
No.
Oh, no, she didn't. She's waiting for the ref to get his act together,
All right, she's going up top. This is her finisher. The referee's completely out.
right?
Will we see Johnny Wrestling show up?
Oh, got her
knees
up.
came up,
Oh,
and the
now she
referee
hit the
gets
ref some
taken out again.
more.
What an uncoordinated bastard.
That guy's a dumbass.
I feel like he shouldn't be in the way all the time.
But he was in the way the whole time.
Candice LeRae with a big kick. Here it is.
So are they gonna fuck this
Scorpion
over
Deathlock?
like they did with What's Their Face when they did that with What's Their Face on SmackDown or Raw?
Oh. Ugh.
Bailey and Sasha,
There's nobody
Has
there.
Sasha
1, 2, 3.
where
It's over.
she whipped the referee shirt off and put
Right.
it on herself.
Here.
There it is. They're doing the same goddamn crap.
Oh, she's still kicked out.
She kicked out that time, and he was doing a fast count.
It's just as long as he's steady with it. It doesn't matter how fast you count.
Oh. The Gargano way as he's like, she's crying, and he's like, what? And kicking the ropes, and oh my goodness.
Why doesn't he just finish her?
Where are the rest of the people? Shouldn't there be other refs coming up to help the other ref?
There. I was like, why doesn't he just finish her? It's not hers.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is
Oh
she
God, are they gonna do one of those things? Okay, here's the real referee. He's like, why are you wearing my clothes? Look how long their shirts are. Or is it just Johnny's so short? Oh, look at this. She's got the title. Well, Io.
She gonna whack him?
No,
Io's
Io.
gonna get up. No.
But I think Io's gonna end up using that title on her.
Is she though?
See, look, he's doing it all slow. Okay,
No,
now
she
get the
used
title.
it on her.
All right, we might have a new women's champion. 1, 2, no.
Out of it. Yes, Io.
Io.
Is having his
Johnny
tantrum.
is
There's
having
his
his-
3-year-old tantrum that he always has.
He's a Smurf. Did you notice he's wearing the blue?
He is. He's wearing blue.
Got like the Ultimate Warrior boots on or something too.
He's
Stay
got
on
big
top
boots
of
on
her,
with stuff.
Candice. Get up top.
Walter's like, bring a new ref.
She just smacked her in the face.
Walter's like, the poor ref.
Uh-oh, this looks dangerous. This looks dangerous.
Okay,
I
everybody
see
balance.
Charlotte does that.
There you go.
Oh God, she landed on her butt and her hip.
Yeah. She's going to do another move.
It's over.
Better,
And
you
Io
better not get her
Shirai
knees up this time.
retains.
She better fucking
1,
win it.
2, 3, or 100.
Yeah. Dirty cheaters. And Io retains her title.
Now let the
NXT
surprise show up.
Women's.
Let Tessa show up and just
Somebody needs to come out, show up, and be like the I'm back, bitch. And then beat her up.
and then just wipe the floor.
Yeah,
with her.
beat the
'Cause this
freaking
is the
crap
time you
out
would
of
do
her.
it, is right
or
now.
beat the crap out of Candice or whoever they're beating up.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, why
Candice
wouldn't they
is
just
already
beat up
bad.
both of them?
That would work.
They could beat up both of them and then, be like, that title looks nice.
But in order to do that, you'd have to have Candice attack Io, and then the person come down and save Io,
And then
beat
attack her.
Io.
Yeah.
That's the only way you could set that one up that way.
They're rough. He's like, are you okay? You've been down there for a while.
Let's seriously.
He had to get down to make sure stupid Candice was fine. Because she's still all withering around on the ground. Ooh.
Watch
He had
this.
to
Watch
get
her
down.
face right
Are you
here.
okay? Which one? Did you watch both their faces?
1, 2. Oh, so close. But she had her beat earlier.
I think my favorite part was when he got out of the ring and had his 3-year-old tantrum outside
Right.
the ring. Goes to show you that she married a child. He's about the size of one, so it makes sense.
It's my favorite move. That's my go-to also.
The frog
When I
splash?
don't get my way.
When you don't get your... Which is normal. I'm just kidding. I see it often in this household. I'm kidding.
I lay on my back and just flare my arms and legs.
Walter's like, okay, bye guys. See you Monday for Raw.
All
All right,
right.
Walter. Have a good rest of your night. Hopefully you watch the rest of it.
Uh-oh. Is this that Tony Storm?
Maybe.
Tony Storm.
Well, there's your Storm that's back. It's Tony Storm.
It's a storm rolling in.
So, whoever said Storm earlier, if you meant the girl, then you were right.
Well, the boy is what, Lance Storm?
John Storm?
I've never heard of that.
Oh. Who's the guy that, what's his last name then?
John.
The
Who?
guy that was coming back with beer money.
Oh, Lance Storm.
His name's Lance Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, I was like, did I get that wrong? So, Storm. So, either it was,
Tony.
they said Storm, but if they meant, Tony or Tori
Oh,
or
here's
Tony
the
Storm.
motorcycle rider
All right.
with his
So, it was
futuristic
Tony
goggles.
Storm of the women that showed back up. which she has been on NXT before. She is an NXT person, right?
Yeah, she was there before they closed the borders,
Yeah.
really. Remember, she got in there. She was fighting with Rhea just a tiny bit.
So, she's got the pictures of her coming into the building.
That must be
on the
her,
motorcycle ride.
She gonna walk out onto the stage?
Eo's like, what the hell just happened? Do I need to wait? Oh, there she is. Is she there?
Hey, she looks like she's lost weight.
She's usually a thick girl or something.
Really lower half thick.
Still. Oh, no.
That's not her. That's Ember Moon.
It's Ember Moon. No shit. Ember Moon is back. Ember Moon. Good for her. I'm glad things are going well for her. She
Ember
must have healed
Moon.
perfectly fine then.
Well, she might not have a match for another month still.
True, but
Good
to see her back though, because there for a while it was kind of very iffy if she would even be able to come back. So that's great. Chris is like, here, the mystery person. Thank goodness that wasn't the mystery person.
It was
Ember
Ember Moon. How exciting is that?
He made faces with that. That was random as fuck.
It was weird. First of all, she was on the main roster. Talk about demotions.
Right? So, but she'd probably have to come back that way because of her injury, because it was bad.
They can control it better. Although on the main roster, they just use her once every blue moon and not worry about it.
So, the thing
You know what
is,
happens on a blue moon?
So, they basically had both of them come back, though.
Yes.
So, they had Tony Storm come back and Ember Moon come back.
Do you know what happens during a blue moon?
No.
A Smurf is born.
Wow. Does that really happen?
You didn't know that?
Is that from the Smurfs?
It is. Of
This
course
is
it is.
Ashante, whatever his name is.
I don't know. He was helping out Isaiah Swerve.
It's Ashante, whatever.
He's got his swag on 1,000. Is that how you spell ritual?
No. It's not.
I was like...
I was like, what is he spelling? I
Rich,
had to
rich,
stop for a
you
second.
will.
I'm like, what the bleep? And she's like, does he ever... Did he even know what he was saying?
I'm now stupid.
I was dumb before as a blonde, but now I feel even dumber. I mean, I guess it's because he was playing off on his swagger and how he's got the drippy drip all over himself or whatever grossness.
Isn't that a
Sounds
disease?
like he has a disease. And so, yeah. But,
All right, we got Finn Balor next.
Looks
That's
like
your
it.
main event.
Yeah.
How long did that last? Oh, that just lasts like 15 minutes. About 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Does that mean this is going to be a 45-minute match?
That wasn't Finn Balor.
It
that
is.
was the whatchamacallit, dude.
The Demon.
The Demon. That's not Finn.
So he did that before every match back then.
He did it every match.
Uh-huh.
The Demon.
Yep. And then they moved him to the main roster, and then it was a special occasion thing.
And now
And
he's
then
just
now
the
he's
Prince.
here, and now he's just...
The
yeah.
Prince Finn Balor. That's dumb as shit.
They want to keep the Seaman off of the main roster right now. But when the Demon is back...
I've got a demon. Yeah, he does have semen in him.
He does have semen. Dude, shut up. That's so gross. Can you imagine? Like, the anxieties and, like, you'd be all sorts of taking Veltrax and all that, whatever those HIV medications are.
Right.
Like, just inject me with them. Would you do an enema real quick, too?
Right? You would be able to, like, you really wouldn't be able to, like, have your, like, marriage night because you'd be, like, so worried that you had something.
Well, I don't think you could transmutate it and get it where you could give it away yet.
I don't know about
I think it takes
that.
about 3 or 6 months.
For it to manifest in your body enough to be all of a sudden...
HIV, yeah.
Chris says, maybe another surprise return, LOL, not just Ember Moon. I don't know.
Tony Storm
But it was-
and Ember Moon. I'm excited about
basically
that.
we had two. I mean, we had Tony Storm. Maybe she was only on the
She said she's
Megatron,
coming.
But she said she's coming. And so that's kind of a surprise. And then Ember Moon actually showing up was even a major, major surprise. So it's kind of cool that she's better enough that she's not having as many problems with her Achilles.
I don't feel Kyle O'Reilly could
Yeah.
carry a company.
I don't think he could either. That's
I'm
why
listening
like,
to him, and he's like, yeah, I'm a good part of a group. And I get that he's a really good wrestler and everything, but I don't feel like he has the personality, the swag to carry a company. Finn Balor, they're happy as shit, by the way, that he's there.
Oh, I'm sure.
After the whole Karrion Kross incident,
Yeah.
they had to have somebody to put it on that could hold it for a minute.
And be the face.
Yeah.
They need that face, and there's no way that O'Reilly could be that.
There's
person.
nobody there. I mean, they could have put it back on the same guy, but there was a reason they took it off Cole,
Right.
not to put it right back on him.
And I don't know if O'Reilly, if he was the tag team winners with the other guy, or if, because they all had the belts, right? One had the
Yes.
205.
No,
No, the
the North American.
North American. And then the one
That was
had the,
Roderick Strong.
Okay, so he had the, and then O'Reilly and Fish,
Fish were
were
the
the
tag
tag
team.
teams. Okay, so really he's not even a singles wrestler. Then he's a tag team guy.
It's weird that they're closing this down with this. That I think the women should have closed it down. And I don't say that very often. I just feel like O'Reilly doesn't have it unless they're going to do a men's surprise.
Yeah.
But they had that surprise. Can you imagine closing it down with Ember?
That would have been perfect. And then be
Just-
done.
And then credits. Done.
Right. Ha! But they're like, we can't give that to the women. That's just dumb.
Because I don't feel like Kyle
O'Reilly.
O'Reilly is the guy to main event a pay-per-view. Not that this is a pay-per-view, but it is a
It's
pay-per-view.
their pay-per-view.
It is a pay-per-view. I'll give it that respect, but I don't feel like he's the guy to main event it.
I mean, not an important one. Like, this is their this is like their main shit.
Right.
This is like their main pay-per-view that they do every fucking year. Right?
Yeah, it's one of them. It's a takeover, but it's not the main takeover. It's not the WrestleMania weekend takeover.
Right, but it's like SummerSlam or...
It's just
or,
it's one of the four. I think they do
yeah.
4 a year. Maybe this year they're doing 5 because this is just a random time to have one.
Right.
But like right there with the music switch, it's like one of those game shows. The music. Who wants to be a millionaire?
Who's going to come out from behind that screen? Who's it going to be? Who's going to be the father?
Nobody's blowing smoke
Oh,
up his ass. O'Reilly had a whole bunch of people hugging him and kissing him.
So he now is just called Prince Balor.
Old Prince.
So he's the prince now, not the maybe demon.
I feel like he needs to wrestle like he does, leave his legacy like he is, but stay with WWE and train. Like, he's the perfect guy. He has his own school. He trained the man.
Yeah.
Becky Lynch is his prodigy. He's got more than that. I don't know all of his guys, but I do know that he is a trainer and he's very good at it.
Right.
And he's getting up there in age. I'm pretty sure he's 39, 40, 41, somewhere in that area.
I have no idea how old Finn Balor is. Because I don't look that up and I don't really care.
My daughter's so nice. Shut up, you're bad. Talk about video games. Just shut up, you're bad.
Just shut up. Oh my god.
What was she
stupid.
saying last night
It's
to
right
people?
above you.
You're an
It's right-
idiot.
Shh. She's like, you're so stupid. It's like right above your head. Look up. It's right above your head, stupid.
And what's funny is it's soccer with cars, and you're moving at 60 miles an hour, so when you hit the ball, you can't just, like, hit it again. Like, so it sometimes pops straight up.
Oh.
So you can't just stop.
I don't know if she was playing. It might have been
Fortnite.
She was playing with the boxes.
That might be true too.
I don't know if they have boxes in car games like that. Especially when they're like, look up, it's right above you. Pretty sure that was probably Fortnite.
Idiot.
Idiot. Go, Tina. That's what it reminds me of.
Right?
Go, Tina. Such an idiot.
All right, here we go. Look at all those lights. It's like a professional boxing studio. I feel like this is a joke.
And we weren't in on it.
Is this real?
Yes. It's really happening right now.
You gotta make a manly voice and say, Kyle O'Reilly. But with a woman's voice trying to be a man's voice.
So. He's the NXT champion! Finn the Prince Balor!
Perfect.
She's not very good at it.
But you gotta stick your finger in a light socket first.
Oh.
Why am I not
Here.
reloaded?
Zang.
The light socket's clear over there.
You might not make it back.
Right?
I'll be back, guys.
Just a second. Where's a paperclip? They haven't taken their eyes off of one another.
Shit's about to get real.
That's what they say.
The bells rang. What the hell was that?
I have
Anybody
no-
ever been in a fight and sat down and put your legs out in front of you?
I don't know, but
In the history of this world?
what in the good Lord? They look so weird.
Because they're tiny?
I guess. Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
They're like, let's get it on, man. Like
Let's grapple.
Beardo against Beardo. Wonder if it was just their beards that had to fight. Because they have the same haircut and the same beard.
They're loser shaves. No!
They're like, you like my outfit?
Wait, no.
No, I like your outfit. Oh, really?
And this is where y'all clap, everybody at home. All right, that was O'Reilly's turn. Now give it to Finn. Let's see what Finn can do. Is that what they're going to do, is go back and forth?
Oh, yeah, it's totally going to be
He's
what
got
it
him in a
is.
good old-fashioned headlock.
How weak were you?
But Beth,
Bro, I hit it for 100.
how weak are you?
Oh my god, how weak are you?
Oh my god. Like, gag me with a spoon.
My sister used to say that all the time when I was a kid. Gag with a spoon.
It's from the 80s. I can't remember what it was on. It's like totally, like, gag me with a spoon.
All right, O'Reilly throws Balor into the ropes. Balor knocks him down. O'Reilly down. There's a little
Something.
hip throw with headlock. Hip
There's-
toss.
There's another one, like, something on a roller coaster. Watch me throw up. Or
Yep.
something like that, too. That's another one. Yeah.
Oh, rolls it. 1, 2. No. It's a quick roll up. Obviously, Balor got out of that. Look at that. Balor didn't even let go of that headlock after that black backslide, backdrop, whatever it's called.
He's like,
Backdrop.
oh. He's like, that was tickly.
And Balor's like, there's no way I'm letting go. Ever. I'm never letting go. He's holding on to it like I hold on to my anxiety. Never letting it go.
Never, ever, never, ever, ever.
My favorite. It's like the
Love it.
abominable snowman and Bugs Bunny. I will love him and I will call him George.
I will hug him and pet him and,
I will stroke him and I will call
squeeze
him
him
George.
and call him George. Oh, he's got his leg up there.
Oh, knee breaker. Oh, it rolls him down, rolls him up.
Oh, he didn't quite get him.
He's
He's
got-
like, I almost tore your pants off.
Look at Finn Balor's he's just too aware. He knows every part of that ring.
Finn Balor was trying to rape him.
I saw that. He was trying to get his butt out.
He was trying to rip his clothes off. What a sick
Wanted him to do
face.
push-ups. Show him what he could do. Danny was telling us about that prison system. So they make you do push-ups until you can't do any more push-ups. They'll say, how many push-ups can you do? And so you're like, you're new, so you're like, I'll do as many push-ups, you know. I'm like, I'm tough. And so you do as many push-ups as you can, and right when you're almost exhausted, they start kicking you, and then they take advantage of you. And you're not strong
And
enough
not
to do
in a
anything.
good way. In a very uncomfortable place.
I don't mean they're...
In the back of a Volkswagen? No.
Right? Is that Jeremy?
No.
Oh,
It's the
no, it
neighbors.
was across the street.
Was he coming back?
He talked about it.
Oh.
Probably not, if he's not already been back.
Yeah. I was going to say. Wouldn't he have been back earlier?
All right, get him over. Come on, Finn. Finn Balor with a kip up.
The sternum. He's got him in the sternum.
Oh, right in the solar plexus.
Oh, Lord.
I'll do Beth Phoenix one more time.
Solar plexus. Right to the kidneys.
Right? He's going to have renal failure.
Oh, bummer. Wow, this is a very exciting match.
This is ground and pound. This
So-
is move for move.
It's a good thing
Kyle
they,
O'Reilly taking Finn Balor to the limit.
it's a good thing
Take
they
it
waited
to
till the
limit.
end to show this.
Take it to the limit.
So know what I would have done earlier without it.
It's a championship match.
Is it championship
It's
match?
a very influential match.
It's very influential.
And notice another absent female referee. Wonder what's happening here.
Oh, maybe they didn't want females in there tonight.
They had a female earlier. Why couldn't she have done the main event? Why couldn't she have done the ladies match?
I don't know, maybe she was tired.
I mean, shit, the guy that did the ladies match wasn't even coordinated enough to get out of the damn way. Got knocked out twice. Caused all sorts of controversy. I mean, Johnny Gargano had to become a referee just to keep the match going.
True. And I don't think they've used the same referee twice tonight.
Right, which is normal.
Is it? Maybe they needed a fresh one then. Why would they use the same one again?
They should have just put her in the main event or her in the ladies match.
Maybe somebody attacked her in the back.
This guy's carrying around a stomach with him. And I don't feel like the referee should be bigger than the wrestlers. Like big John McCarthy, if you ever watched the old UFC stuff. He was so much bigger than some of the fighters that you're like, pretty sure he could just beat them up. Not all of them, but some of them I'm like, yeah.
Like, excuse me, sir, are you a wrestler? No, I'm just a referee. You sure about that? Slow, methodical pace, but totally.
He sure loves to talk really slow. Is that how they talk in Britain?
No. Pretty sure they...
Look at him
He's like,
playing
I'm
it.
gonna
He's
strum
strumming
a
it.
guitar.
Air guitar.
He's air guitaring with O'Reilly's arm.
I feel like all you'd have to do is tuck that shoulder and just come around.
I'm pretty sure you could.
And drop him down into an ankle lock. Break his ankle like freaking Kurt Angle. The hell was that?
I don't know. Is he doing the same thing to him as he did to him earlier? Breaking his arm?
Possibly. Obviously, Finn's teaching him a thing or two. I'll teach you a thing or two.
It's like, oh, you
What
think
shows
you
that
can...
off of? I'll show you a thing or two.
I don't know. Probably Arnold something.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know who then.
It's Bloodsport.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Nice trick, but brick don't hit back. Best line from the movie. But brick don't hit back. It's like, who's that guy? He's the baddest dude on the planet. He kills people for fun. I can't wait to fight him. He's working on O'Reilly's left arm.
Oh, completely, forgot we were watching a wrestling match for a second there.
What were you doing?
I don't know. I guess I was just like spacing out into nothing.
Were you taking it to the limit?
I was taking it to my brain's limit of not being here right now.
You should always be here right now.
I don't think I want to. Because I don't know what's going on with this match, but I don't like it.
You don't like this match?
No, I don't think I do. I don't know
It's one of the greatest matches in the history of the sport.
Is it?
I think it is.
Is it?
All right, Finn Balor throwing O'Reilly into the corner. And there's a big chop.
Choppity chop chop.
Lots of chopping going. She's chopping, chopping. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli.
Why is she chopping broccoli?
Because you can make a song out of anything.
Oh, yeah?
It's Dana Carvey. I'll have to play it for you. It's one of my favorite stand-ups.
Probably have played it for me before.
Like when the cat jumps on the piano. Because he plays instruments, you know? So like the cat jumps on the piano and it's like, and it sounds like this and it's like, and then he's like, but like 5 minutes later it's, meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. It's like perfect melody.
Michael Dukes is in the chat saying,
Hey,
I
Michael.
wish NXT pay-per-view shows were a little longer.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on this one. This is it. About 2.5 hours for this show.
Yeah, and we're basically at the main event, which
Oh,
is
O'Reilly with the big elbow.
O'Reilly and Finn happening
This is a
right
world
now.
title match. Iro Shirai. Were you here earlier? Did you see the surprises? Did you get to see Ember Moon? Did you get to see Tori Stone? Tony Storm? I always call her Tori.
Yeah. You do.
Tony.
And then
I
I
messed
think
it up
Luke
a
has
lot.
corrected you
Yeah,
multiple times.
It was like in January. It was like every day.
Pretty sure her name's Tony. I don't want to call her Tony. It's weird,
My boy cousin's name's Tony.
right? He identifies as a boy.
It's Tomi.
No, it's N, not M.
Oh, Ny. Never mind.
N-I.
Yeah, Tony, not Tommy.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's where I mess it up. I see an M and not an N. That's not dyslexia,
And then you're like,
but
it's
it's
a Tory.
close.
You're
it's
like,
close. When you mix up letters, that's just called
Right, and then
uneducated,
you're like, it's
Travis.
totally an R.
Tory,
So he's like, I think it's an M, but I call it Tory.
Tommy. Fuck, I don't know what I'm saying.
Tony! Michael Duke says, yes, he did see that stuff
That's
earlier.
awesome.
Cool.
I feel like the ladies should have closed this one down. And the reason
men's
I'm
is just
saying that,
kinda
it would have been
dumb.
cool to see Ember Moon come in at the end,
And then
get a little bit of a pop, and then close it down. And
So
then
unless they're going to have some special return in this, which is going to be a bigger pop, which I don't know what
no,
it
I
could
don't
be,
see that
but-
happening.
What a kick to the midsection.
You like kicked him like
his
a horse.
Knees. Making sure he's okay. He's like, I broke my sternum.
This is ridiculous. Just wrestle.
The ref's like, you need to back off. He's really hurt.
Keep
We
it
gotta
real.
make sure he's okay.
Wade Bear. I've seen boxers lose from punches to the midsection before. I just want to start talking like that. I've seen boxers lose to punches in the midsection before.
Michael says, I'm happy that Tony Storm's back in NXT. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are. It's kind of cool to see Ember Moon back, too. Arya's in the chat. Hey, Arya. Nice to see you tonight. Saying hello,
Arya.
Puddin'. Hello, Puddin'.
Hello, Puddin'.
Oh,
Oh,
he didn't even
shit.
try to stop himself. He
Head
just
first.
literally just
He's
ran his
working
whole
on that
sternum
whole
in there.
entire freaking midsection.
He ran into that thing with his sternum.
Oh, right in the solar plexus. Knocked the wind completely out of him.
See? His whole chest hit that turnbuckle.
Yep.
It does not get back
He's
up.
still doing it, man. Once you get hit in the liver, your liver shuts down and it stops producing
completely
bile.
debilitating.
And once the bile stops, you just get debilitated and you fall down. Got some bad news. Debilitating livers are not something that you want to have happen to you. Told you, like, who doesn't want to talk like that all the time? Can you imagine answering your phone? Hello.
Maybe you should start doing that.
I've got some bad news. Travis doesn't answer this phone anymore.
You want to change
My answering machine.
your voice
I've got
now?
some bad news. This is not Travis' phone anymore.
We have Tifa in the chat. Hey, Tifa. And Aqua.
Sorry.
Hey, Aqua. How are you guys doing
Oh,
tonight?
it's good to see people in here.
We're just having fun with ourselves.
We're
Don't mind
at
us.
Wade Barrett's expense. Wade Barrett's gonna show up and beat me up. I've got some bad news, Travis. I watched your show last night.
I wasn't happy with your makeup. It was, how dare you?
I'm gonna punch you in the liver and shut down your bile.
It's debilitating.
It's debilitating when your bile shuts down in your liver and you come into seizures. I've seen heavyweight title fights, and it happens.
It happens.
Don't mock me. Sorry, Wade. My bad.
You should totally change your voice. Funny shit.
Got some bad news. All right, Finn Balor. Oh, God, right down on his head. 1, 2. Oh, so close. I thought we were going to have a new
the
champion.
shoulders on top of the shoulders count as shoulders down now?
Anything.
Because his shoulder blades
It was
weren't
almost
down.
like the top of his head was the only thing down on the...
Right?
He
It was
landed
like-
on his head.
Literally, O'Reilly's a dodo. Does that guy even know what he's doing?
Like a dodo bird. They're
Probably.
extinct
They're extinct.
because of their brain power.
Which was sad.
It's probably because of humans.
Probably. We were probably like, ooh, dodo birds. Kill it!
There's a whole bunch of birds in the freaking Atlantic. I can't know the name of them, but the fishermen would just go there and just catch them because they wouldn't run. And they killed so many of them that they actually ended up going extinct.
Oh, Jesus. Whoops. It wasn't the dodo?
The first English settlers.
Are you sure it wasn't the
They
dodo?
didn't. I guess they didn't realize that there was not an endless supply of animals, so they'd go to like Africa and just kill elephants just to cut their tusks off, which we call poaching now, but back then it was just a sport.
Right.
Like, oh, I killed about 17 elephants. They were just lined up,
Ooh.
and it's like, now they're like endangered. They're like,
Whoopsie.
the elephants have actually stopped breeding with the elephants with the big tusks. So only small elephants breed anymore. So now there's no big tusked elephants anymore because of that. They've literally bred themselves almost out because it's a safety mechanism to keep their species moving.
Right. Very smart.
It's like
It's amazing what animals do in the
to
wilderness.
adapt.
To adapt to
All right, back to the wrestling.
other stuff.
Nobody wants to hear about my poaching story.
Yeah, no, we don't want to. Starlight's in the chat. Hey, Starlight and
Starlight.
Adagio.
Did you
Hey,
see that
Adagio
drop
saying,
kick?
after this, I am going to sleep.
Oh yeah, it's that time.
For those people over there on the East Coast, it's getting kind of late.
Got some bad news. The sun's gonna come up later and later until December 21st.
He's like, I got you by your pants.
He likes to grab his
Oh,
pants.
he's bleeding from his mouth. Ew. Does the ref have
Oh,
his gloves
shit.
on? Ew, the ref doesn't have his
No,
gloves
he doesn't have his gloves on. Maybe
Ew.
because it's in his mouth, he doesn't care.
Maybe. He bite his
Look
tongue.
at this ankle knee lock.
Yeah, it's disgusting. He's going to start spitting, though. It's going to be gross.
Just swallow.
Oh, it's all over his face now. Ew.
Put your gloves on, referee. Got some
Got
bad
him.
news. There's blood.
He's got him in a sharpshooter.
Right in the center of the ring, too. That's the sharpshooter. I've seen that for a
Is
minute.
he drooling?
Why wouldn't he? He's got blood in his mouth. He doesn't want to swallow it.
Ew.
Don't want the HIV.
It's his own blood.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like he bit the other guy.
Look at it. He looks like a Joker. He's got the smile.
Right?
He's got it. He's in the ropes.
We've got Rarity in the chat. Hey, Rarity.
Hey, Rarity. Thanks for hanging out with us. Watching this main event. Riley's
Right?
got blood all over his face. It's coming from inside of his mouth.
But it somehow got on the outside of his face. It's nasty.
Inside of his
Shouldn't the referee have gloves on
oral
by now?
cavity. Is that called the oral cavity?
His oral cavity.
I'm trying to be Beth Phoenix tonight.
Ooh.
Oh, shit. I wasn't as... what's that called when you describe something? Descriptive? Descriptive. I wasn't as descriptive as...
The crimson.
She said crimson.
She didn't say blood, though. She said crimson.
I know. The crimson all
So
over
now we're
his
supposed
face.
to know what that means? Just say red. You dumb bitch. Just say red.
No, she's better than me. It's official.
Crimson.
The crimson of a Spartan on his face. I just gotta outdo her a little bit at a time.
What in the...
Oh, fan right to the back of his head. To the cranium.
Yeah, he says. Alright, well, bye, Rarity.
So seriously, is Riley even gonna fight? Is he gonna win this somehow?
Oh, God.
I just don't see how he could. Maybe they should just ring this bell. Oh, he held on to his foot. He's got it with one of those old things.
he
Remember
got him
those
with
old
an
things on the
elbow.
schoolyard?
Oh,
You'd kick at
right.
somebody, they'd hold your foot, and you're like, no. That never happened to me, but I could imagine if it did. Oh, Riley.
Ooh.
There it is. There's that soccer pinwheel kick. Oh, sickle! He took his head off with a big clothesline. O'Reilly hit Balor with a freaking lariat. I just called it 3 different things, so now nobody else can get in there. I said sickle, clothesline, and lariat.
All at the same time.
Oh, damn, that was a lot. Finn Balor's probably concussed. I wonder if he's got crimson on his face.
Right? Yeah.
He's almost like half crimson lipped.
I think he ate some of it.
The referee's like, I forgot my gloves. I'm just going to keep my hands tucked.
He's like, don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Look at him. He's got his fingers all curled into his. He's like,
That's
don't
what I'm
touch
saying.
anything.
Not
Don't
touchy.
touchy. No touchy.
I feel like O'Reilly's got a cheat there. That tape hanging down.
Right?
Finn Balor smacks him. Drops him with a smack. I see these in those smack competitions that they have with those big guys.
Oh my gosh. Like we were watching that thing with those guys in like Arabia or wherever the hell they were.
Oh, God.
That shit was funny.
They smack each other like it's a competition.
Yeah. And they have judges on the side are like, yeah, he was totally the winner.
And winner and still slap champion,
This guy.
Finn Balor.
Then they just like throw
1,
sand and
2.
dirt all over themselves.
It was just weird. It's on Aussie Man Review. Look that up and watch Slap Championship.
Oh my god.
Aussie Man Review, Slap Championship.
That shit was funny as crap. Oh man, that was funny. It's like, what in the good
What
lord
in
are
the
they
world
doing? Like,
is O'Reilly
what
doing
kind of
here?
sport is? He's like, I've got you in a hold, man.
He's like, I'm going to go ahead and break this
He's
hold.
like, I can't keep my fingers together. Oh, I
By
can't
one
keep
finger.
my
Oh, it's
fingers.
broken. Now he's going to get him in an elbow lock.
Is he?
Oh, Finn Balor's stomping on his chin. How does that not hurt?
He's like,
His mandible.
he's like, here, let me help you with your mandible.
His mandible could have been broken.
Completely.
He's got a cracked mandible.
He would have lost all of his teeth. He's probably got more crimson in there. His crimson fluids that are coming out of his mouth.
Disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Finn Balor,
He's
here
like,
he goes.
I really need to use your pants, dude.
That's done.
If it's not, it's weird.
1, 2, no!
Oh! And then he's like, okay, dude, I need a second to fix my pants.
He's going to hit him with the coup de grace. Oh, that's how he's going to win this.
My pants. My pants.
Finn's like literally talking to the referee, like telling him instruction.
Henry.
Did you see that?
No.
He talked to the referee for like 7-8 seconds.
Henry.
I can't believe she named her kid Henry. You know why she named her kid Henry? Because
Henry VIII?
because they collect cars. Henry Ford. He's named after Henry Ford.
Oh. To each their own, I guess. Oh.
And down, right on his groin muscle.
Henry.
Right on his testicles.
This is groin muscle.
His groin muscle
Groin
and
muscle.
testicles at the same time.
The groin muscle is the testicles.
Oh, sweet.
Oh!
Some more
He
help.
yanked on that groin muscle.
He has to fix his pants. He looks funny.
Which one, O'Reilly?
Yeah. He's got half his underwear hanging out of his shorts attire there.
He's trying. Say, damn it, I've got an old-fashioned wedgie.
We have Vindicator in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Vin.
Vindicator says, hey, I'm kind of surprised you two decided to go through with this stream. We got some committed wrestling enthusiasts right here.
Oh, we're here.
Oh, it was almost not happening.
I've had a lot of
very
fun.
last minute
I had
thing.
a lot of fun at Wade Barrett's expense.
Yeah, you missed it. All of it. It was hilarious.
Oh, down.
He got on that knee. Oh, he's going to get me with a knee bar. It's going to be so painful, referee. But don't let me tap out.
This is going to end really
soon.
soon. I'm pretty sure this is over at 9:30 Eastern.
Oh, he just got rid of all those tendons
Oh,
in
God.
his knee. Just kick him in the head with your other foot. There you go.
There he is.
I'm like, why isn't he using his other
Oh, now
foot?
both. That's why. Now both of his
now
legs
he's
are
got
caught up.
both of them.
He'll never walk again.
Oh, it's a bummer.
He's tapping.
No, he's not. He's not hitting anything.
So you can't tap
He's
air.
smacking him. Look, he's smacking
He's
him.
chopping him.
And now he's punching
Big
him.
right hand. Hit him in the liver. Stops the bile. Liver punch him again. So earlier he sidekick liver kicked him, but it was just hilarious. Wade Barrett was talking about heavyweights. It got out of hand.
It was out of control. Then we went on with Wade Barrett. Travis is going to change his voicemail message to bad news.
I've got some bad news. This is no longer Travis.
Oh, he got onto the ropes.
Oh, Finn Balor. You wanted O'Reilly to win?
Damn, he got on the ropes.
You had to change it. Oh, he got to the oh, he's on the ropes.
No, it just took forever.
All right, both men are down. Both men are reeling after this.
How could they be? The other one was just doing the holds the whole time. He didn't have to do anything.
Finn Balor. I know, but his knees are now shattered.
Well, Finn Balor's are. But the other guy, all he had to do was hold it.
That's true. You know,
He shouldn't be broken at all. He should be
Oh.
ready to just beat the crap out of him.
he's got his ass kicked the whole match, though.
Well, he's a weakling if he
He
can't
also
get up
got
from
liver
that.
kicked. His bile might not be producing.
Well, maybe it is, and that's why his mouth is all gross.
Filled with the crimson.
He kicked him in the back of the leg, in his hamstring area. It's just rude. His back quad.
His back quad. Sounds like the guy off Shrek, Farquaad or whatever. Back quad. Oh, Finn Balor.
Finn
Coward.
Balor fell down. He's like, I'm scared. Don't hurt me. Vindicator says, so Barrett had some bad news for everyone tonight, huh? So what are the match results so far? If you
Holy
feel like
crap, so you
retracing
weren't
your
here.
Steps.
We got Ember Moon back.
Ember Moon came back in the female
And
match.
Tony Storm.
And Tony Storm.
So that happened during Io Shirai's match.
And Candice LeRae. Io Shirai retained in that. Then before that,
Well, this started at the beginning. We had Damian Priest and Johnny wrestling. Johnny Gargano.
cheated.
Johnny did not cheat.
He hit him in the balls.
Well, that's not cheating.
He didn't win, though, by the way.
He lost. So Damian Priest is still the champion, North
Yes.
American champion. Then we had the Velveteen Dream of her versus Kushida. And it was like a Back to the Future smack. So Velveteen Dream was Doc from
Yes.
Back to the Future. And Kushida was Marty McFly.
Yes.
And it was classic. Anyways, Marty McFly beat Doc.
Yes.
And then after that was Santos Escobar versus Isaiah
The
Swerve
205.
Scott. Yeah, that was for the 205 championship. And Santana won that. Santos won that. It was a great match.
And now
there's the
Finn
coup de grace.
Balor took the win and kept his thing. Oh, he's bloody in the mouth now, too.
Crimson. Yeah.
He's crimson in the mouth also.
So, anyways, after that, Santos Escobar won the 205 championship, which he already had, so he retained it. Sorry about that. Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. Io Shirai won that one. Ember Moon showed up. She was the biker in the black and the green stuff.
Yeah.
That was happening. Anyways, Kyle O'Reilly, Finn Balor was your main event, and Finn Balor just won it with the coup de grace.
Yeah. And we don't know if there's going to be anybody showing up because according to their stuff on their website, or for the
More surprises?
stuff,
Question mark?
maybe another surprise because their show stuff after this.
I
doesn't
feel
start
like if
till
there's not a
7:30.
surprise here, then this should have been the match that built up to the female one.
Right?
Because Ember Moon coming back, I felt like it was a pretty big deal.
Yeah. So Finn
Oh, he
Balor's
doesn't want
all
his hand
gross
raised.
and bloody mouth grossness
Yeah, oh yeah,
too.
he's pushing that blood out.
He's like, look at how disgusting
The referee's like,
I
I don't
am.
believe in no gloves. He's like, I already got the HIV.
What?
there it is. There's that mule kick. Got some bad news for your liver.
I've seen that takedown.
I've watched
Freaking
heavyweights
Wade Barrett.
get punched in the liver and they're done. They never get up again.
So that's what's happened. It's been amazing.
All right, so it looks like nothing's happening yet. I'm going to stay here until it's over.
Yeah, until they go on to whatever else is on the network. But right now, they're
Drew
just replaying
McIntyre.
some stuff through the thing, showing all the, clips of what really happened. It's exciting. Yeah, that was devastating.
Right in the liver. Shit. That might warp me forever now.
Right in the liver.
Yeah, every time I see somebody get hit in the stomach, it's going to be a liver shot now. God damn it. Wade.
So there was not one.
It looks like he's got his hand on that guy's shoulder.
Not one
Title change.
championship title change tonight.
All the champions
retained
retained.
their titles. Vindicator says, good for you, Priest, Tony, and Ember. My boy Finn. The dream match sounded odd, though. Haha, but still lots of show left, I guess.
It's over.
I mean, it's basically over. It's
done. That was the main event.
There's no more matches. This was the main event match, by the way.
And it's over.
No more matches. They said it was only going to be about 2.5 hours. Well, 3 hours if you went by when the pre-show started at 4:30 our time. So 6:30, it would have
Finn
been 6:30.
Balor going to help him up?
Would have been 6:30 Eastern time. But it's supposed to end at 9:30 Eastern time because they have a show starting at 9:30 Eastern time on the network.
Finn Balor helped him up. Let's see what happens here. Is he going to knock him back down, though?
I don't know.
They're kind of shaking each other's hands, so possibly not. Who is it?
Oh, look!
Rich
Holland
Holland.
has Mr. Adam Cole.
Adam Cole's not completely out.
Oh, he threw his dead body across the thing.
Ridge Holland.
Oh,
beat
Rich
up.
Holland. I guess he doesn't like the Undisputed Era.
And he's got a vest on. How cool is he?
He's got a vest on with
Where'd he go?
slacks.
So all of a sudden, Undisputed Era's like good guys. Finn
They're
Balor
like, "We don't
raises
know
one's
what to
head. Adam
do."
Cole's all beat up.
So I guess Ridge Holland really hates Adam Cole. What the hell happened, Finn? Like, Finn cares.
Why does Adam Cole get beat up all the time? He got beat up by the one guy, and now he got beat up by Ridge
Maybe
Holland.
nobody likes him.
I feel
All
like
right, it doesn't look like anything else is going to happen, so that means that
That's it.
pay-per-view is over for NXT
We'll put a bow
Takeover
on her.
31.
call her done.
So, thanks for everybody for hanging out with us tonight. I know it was kind of like short notice for a lot of people.
Zero for a lot of people.
And 0 notice for some. But it did happen. All right. So hopefully you have a good rest of your weekend tonight. And
We will see you guys tomorrow.
yes,
For Wrestling Gab for Monday Night Raw.
For Monday Night Raw. Yes.
Anyways, we're going to call it a night. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Gab, and have a good night.
Take care, everybody.
Don't
Bye-bye.
get any liver punches.
Liver
Bye-bye.
punches.